should be live.
Hell yeah. Are we indeed live?
Should be. Wait for
Gonna
it to
double
pop up on the
verify.
screen here.
Hello, internet. If we are live, I am verifying. I do. We are live. Check it
There it
out.
is.
What is going on, internet? We are here early because we are diligent and.
Oh, is it set for 7:45?
Yeah, producer
bad.
Juan's not there to hold us back. is
My
really what it
bad.
is. So we are on
Started
time,
at 7:30.
and we are crushing it. So I want to thank everybody that was hanging out with us early. We have Sergeant George, or as he's known here as Saint George. I do have my Bible. I am prepared. Tyler Stevens, who we have seen swimming around the Discord. Welcome to the Discord. It is good to have you there. Andromeda, it is also good to see you. Tyler Stevens already said hi to Officer Nathan. Sweeper's here. Sweeper is a Chris the Cop refugee. Keith, my dog. I had another cool conversation with Keith while I was driving to work about SEO because I'm a nerd. Panzer, it is good to see you, my dude. I know he's making sad tank noises.
Whoa.
Blank Forge, or as we like
Christian
to just,
Halsey.
Oh, dude, my guy. What is going on, Christian? Thank you for the super chat. And he always throws a cool little like emoji thing on his, which I like.
Yeah.
Thank you for monetizing what is assured to be a completely unmonetizable video on.
Even though we only watch YouTube videos.
Agreed.
We don't even do Instagram anymore. We just watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's YouTube.
Daniel, it's good to see you, my dude. We have Fox Commander here.
We sure did. He's talking shit about Chris.
F and Mint, it is good to see you. Brian Miner, it is good to see you too, my friend. You appear new. If you're new, welcome. Every single Thursday. So every Thursday we do Bodycam breakdowns here at OnlyCops. Bill and I were cops from 2017 to 2021, and we learned a few things and did a few things. And we decided to take both our college degrees and our patrol experience and decide to apply it to the internet in the hopes that we can make it a less ignorant place. I know it's a Sisyphus thing. It's never going to happen, but we try. For everybody that's hanging out here. Officer Nathan, it is also good to see you. Anyways, forewarning to YouTube, if you're listening, I know you're listening. The disclaimer here is that we are going to be showing the things that are common in police interactions. We are trying to apply an educational lens to this to both inform law enforcement circles, but also to inform the public on the who, what, when, and why on a lot of this stuff. And oftentimes it's like a 50-50 shot. You do see a lot of bad examples of tactics and just not being people being an asshole. And then you also have really awesome examples of cops that are way better than us because they're still doing the job. God bless you guys that are still out there doing the job. And Keith saying he's a cop from the 1900s.
19th century, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith's an old timer. He's from the pre-dash cam days. He's like, they didn't even have those when he started. We need a cool cop name. I need a cool cop name. I really enjoyed watching it after I left policing. Judge Dredd, I thought was pretty badass. I don't know what his name is. Is it just Dredd? Like D-R-E-D-D?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd go with that. If it was like my surname on a game, I would totally do that. I think I've caught everyone. Blank Forge, who I'm going to start to call Daddy here soon. His pecker works. He's got one in the oven with the missus. He also recently got baptized. Shout out to my dude.
Blank Forge, that's a producer Juan question.
Yes,
we
that
don't
is
have
a producer
control
Juan question.
over stuff.
I recently got really, really, really busy. So I'm kind of the problem now as far as filming is concerned. But hopefully by the end of this month, we will be scheduling some time to film more Officers React. Bill's also super busy, unfortunately, but we have. I need to ask you how. You haven't done it yet. You're doing it tomorrow. You have your adventure tomorrow, but we'll talk about it in the Patreon. If you guys would like to support us more or like to see this type of content more often, we do have a Patreon group. It's as little as $1 a month. That gives you access to our Discord where we hang out in the after party, and sometimes I just bullshit with you guys. I think at $5 or more, You guys get the founders patch. This is we only made 100 of these, and I think I'm down to like the last, I think 50 or 60 of these. So once they're gone, we're never making them again.
Very exclusive because I don't even have one.
Exactly. I forgot to get you one last time I saw you.
It's fine.
And then I will show you guys my favorite handgun in the after party, and maybe if we run across something, a story for story time. So we'll get to going, and I'll shut up, and we'll start doing stuff. Did I miss anything?
Warning. The following video contains graphic content that may be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised. YouTube, leave us alone.
Leave us alone, please. Thank you, Christian Halsey, for monetizing the unmonetizable stream.
I want to keep you on, but in my pocket.
I think we've seen this.
This is the
maybe not
best lit parking lot I've ever seen in my life. Oh
this looks like.
Stop your car. Stop your car.
Okay, we do not. We don't stop cars with their bodies.
Yeah, never mind.
He's got a 0. He's got a 0. He's got a 0.
That's a firearm, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This reminded me of that one video we watched in the parking lot where the cop tried to get the guy out of the car, and he like turned around and shoots him.
Mm-hmm. So he took a passing shot at the officers. I guess officers didn't shoot back at this point. If you shoot at officers, their ROE gets real liberal real quick.
Yep. As it should.
As it should. I'm just saying that's a bad idea.
Hope that never changes.
If you want to be peacefully arrested, shooting at officers is not a good idea. Just free advice to the internet. I wonder what the encounter was for. I wonder like what caused the initial encounter, but
I don't know.
Yeah, do not stop cars with your body.
I'll check the description after the video.
Yeah.
All right, head towards me. I'm up front.
Because this
doing a high risk takedown.
This happened like a month ago.
Yeah.
The 174-door sedan. Tinted windows.
Oh, so he was coming up to the scene. I'm guessing the car already took off. And I was wondering why he wasn't announcing it because he wasn't pursuing.
Yeah.
It's like college campus.
All right, I see it. He's still circling.
Brian P., I would not shoot back while driving in this area.
This is a pretty...
Way too much collateral.
Yeah.
What up, Retro?
What up, my dude?
I ran, but you still move.
Oh, so somebody's already engaged with him.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're just watching this.
On that road, he's coming up.
I wonder if this is the guy that ends up actually apprehending him. Sometimes it's how it works, man.
Right behind you, Paul.
Take him out. There's a base supervisor right there.
Front block.
Dang, took the whole door off, dude.
Those were gunshots.
That's enough, dude.
That's a gunshot, yeah. Well, yeah. That'll end that.
I think he's down. I see his head. I think he's down. Hey.
When did we kill their siren? Nobody needs to be keying up outside of these guys.
Bring the officers over here.
Dude, this crossfire sucks.
Yep.
This is important. Also, everyone trying to walk over each other on the radio. This primary officer did a good job, or this guy did a good job.
Yeah.
This guy's got stones, dog. He got up.
Damn.
I don't know how I feel about the one-handed shooting. Did he get hit?
Yep.
Yeah, he got hit. That makes more sense then. He handled that pretty well for getting shot.
Ooh, he got shot in the throat. Fuck.
Ugh. Can't TQ that, dog. Me get an Israeli bandage, just hold it to your neck and go, dog. The first officer we saw did a pretty good job.
Yeah. Damn.
Shit.
Oof.
Yeah. That's a good backup, dog. He recognized
so he shot
you
out
got
back.
hit. Yeah. I hope that officer's okay. He looks like a Taurus. Rough. So I will say this: the guy did a really good job of, and I actually had a pretty good mental plan for this. Anytime I did high risk takedowns, that I was actually shooting into the seat. It's the easiest way to actually aim for center mass when somebody's in a seated position in a car. It's going to sound weird to people, but if you're a cop and you're doing this, this also allows if there is any over penetration or you'll miss. And you'll notice he had like a basketball sized group at 5 yards, right? It's going to happen. He's under a lot of stress. I'm not judging him on marksmanship, but that's going to give your rounds the highest probability of staying in the vehicle. Rather than trying to sail it. A lot of people will look at where they believe the gun's going to get pointed, which is a lot more at like eye height. Well, if you miss and you go through 2 windows, your backstop is other patrol cars, a hospital, and a bunch of other stuff. I actually really liked where that pattern ended up, and then he turned, got online with the guy to make sure that he handled up. Fuck around and find out, I guess. Lurk, what's going on, Taylor G?
You know what's funny? I saw a Nissan Sentra yesterday that had FAFO on the back window. I just chuckled.
It would be a Nissan Sentra, dog.
I'll just whatever.
God. Yeah, so just kind of think about that. Also think about that because again, you're more likely to get a hit here. It's easier for someone to kind of move their torso around, but their trunk is pretty stuck in that seat unless they try to get out of the car. That's where I'd already pre-planned. I had a cop that was way wiser and smarter and cooler than I was that gave me that tip, and that stuck in my head for the rest of my career.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time I'd actually seen it in practice where they were literally aiming at the seat because you really can't see anything either through that tent. So you're just like, oh, I think I know what I'm seeing. I'm just going to go for that and deal with it. He did a good job. He did as good a job as you could have in that situation, and got offline and confirmed that it was a secured scene by ceasing the threat, and then he did a good job. Shout out to that guy. I feel bad. Also, food for thought in injuries that happen to the neck. You cannot tourniquet people's necks. I don't know who I have to tell that, but you can't do that. But it's really good sometimes to keep an Israeli bandage. Cool thing I learned, our Army Ranger friend taught us this in academy. So you put the Israeli bandage over the neck and you actually loop it under their armpit, and it'll actually keep pressure on it because the guy's likely to pass out if you got hit somewhere bad. But you do want to at least apply pressure so it'll slow down the rate of him bleeding. And really the best thing you could do is either do that or have another officer that's with him to keep pressure on the wound. And the off chance this guy passes out, just get him in the back of a car and go. We used to have this for any time that we had to go, and we either had exigency or there was a call that required like a domestic or something like that. There was every once in a while we'd have like a warrant service that a sergeant would get real froggy on and send us on, and we would make a plan for if somebody gets shot, whose car is he going in and what's happening and which hospital we're going into. Think about these things. The likelihood that you get injured rather than a normal person is pretty high. So be thinking about those things. Stay safe. AFM 98. AMF. I might dyslexia.
Like the bowling alley?
Is that a bowling alley?
I don't know. Oh, I already did this
The
one.
moral of the story: don't run and shoot a gun. Yeah, that's the moral of the story. Is this the title one?
I'm gonna wait for Juan for that one.
Okay.
This one's for Tyler Stevens.
Tyler Stevens, shout out to my guy.
Oh, yeah,
Syracuse.
so I'm not going to find him there.
What? Those are Doritos, dog.
A call that the Syracuse Police Department was called to involving several juveniles on the city's north side.
Where are you going? Didn't we just go through this? Didn't we just go through this? You were crying in the backseat of my car? Remember that? Get off your bike. Get off your bike. Hey. It wasn't you. Get off your bike.
Is he detained?
Get off. Come on.
He's like 10.
Come on. Hey, stop. Get over here.
Is this a kid too? I think it's his brother. These kids are tiny. He's maybe 10. What are we doing, dog? Dude, talk about the most based of brothers there. He's over here trying to help his brother out. This shit makes me mad, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what he's detaining this kid for. Did he throw something?
This video stops and we'll transition over to Officer
I don't
Bohuniak's
know.
body-worn camera. The next clip starts where Officer Bohuniak is placing the juvenile in the rear of the police vehicle so he can be taken home. In this video and in the next video, you'll see that the juvenile was not placed into handcuffs.
So where was the kid at?
I think the video started late. Like, I don't think we got
so
the
they don't know
initial.
what was happening?
He just
I'm sad
just
he spilled the Doritos.
threw the chip bag at him.
Pause
That
it.
was pretty fucked up.
The Doritos were uncalled for. However, I will say this type of situation where you have a minor, and this is going to be like a 10 or under or 12 or under minor that's running away from home or something like that. I had this kid, I'll just use the name Jada, but I had a kid that ran away like 15 times, and I already knew who she was and oftentimes where she went.
The kid's 8 years old, and the Doritos were stolen.
Oh, so shoplifting. Okay, well, there's that.
Barely. This is in New York, so like, do they even?
Well, and so in the state of Texas, you cannot prosecute a kid under the age of 10 for a crime anyways. So, I mean, this is just going to be, I'm taking this kid and taking him home. And if that's what they're doing, I get that. But a lot of times you'll see, and this is just a cue in, kids, especially at this age, typically are miming behavior. So they're only doing it to they see something, they do something, right? Oftentimes when you see kids that are actually taking food, and it's food, not toys, that's what they're going for, you have to think about food insecurity with kids like this. Once you get into the teenage years, it's a very different ballgame. These kids have onus, they have agency, but kids, and like I said, about under 12 is probably the cutoff. Be thinking about this if you're a cop and you're encountering a kid that's constantly taking food. Look at the kid's hygiene. You can look and have developed some clues that maybe this kid's stealing food because he can't eat at home, and you can save yourself a lot of pain in the ass or looking like an asshole on Bodycam if that's the case. That's coming from somebody who's married to somebody that was starved as a child. So be thinking about it. We'll see what happens. But the kids will freak out like this. He's not doing any undue force on the kid at this point. He's just simply trying to keep the kid in the car. He's not using leveraging. He's not wrist locks, none of that. The kid is screaming though, which is going to look bad. But he's...
Stop.
He's not using force here. This isn't force. This is what happens when a 10-year-old or an 8-year-old fights you. Oh, that's pretty common. I have no problem with that. Also, people with autism have the same issue when you start dealing with adults. They'll freak out and scream when you're not doing anything.
No.
Where you going? Wait.
You taking the kid's bike with him? Good. He's not ditching the bike. He's taking the bike with him.
He's on the inside of the vehicle, so you'll hear some interaction between the officer and the juvenile.
Nope, you're going home. Well, stop stealing.
There's no doubt that there is trauma
Oh
there.
man, what?
And that experience will influence how that child views law enforcement. This is a
Because he
snapshot
stole?
of what is happening all over this city.
I don't like that.
And all over this country. Our kids are struggling, and we're all doing our best to try to help, but we need to do more.
I've been here and dropped him off with your wife before,
What?
and it doesn't seem like she really cares. So.
The officers that responded to this 911 complaint of a larceny in progress located the child who was stealing, didn't handcuff him, didn't arrest him, didn't take him to jail. We don't do
I know
that.
what you're doing.
What they did do is call him by name and take him home to his father, then stand in the street and have a long discussion with him. Folks, this is community policing 101.
I have no problem with that.
Can I stop and say hi and have a conversation next time, and we'll be friends? I'm not gonna be chasing you down for stealing stupid things, right?
This was a painful situation for
Pretty good.
everybody involved.
So
I know
kids,
we can do better.
I don't
and
want to listen
believe
to
we
this
will
jack
do
off.
better.
Bro, fuck that mayor.
Agreed. So when you're a police officer, it's really the only recourse you have, right?
Jeez.
And I will say this: this is the one shitty part about this is probably the most shitty part about being a cop is that when you
Man.
step up and start parenting kids that aren't like their parents clearly aren't present, right? If it looks remotely bad to anyone, your mayor's office, the city manager's office will throw you the fuck under the bus so fast. Because to them, they want to save face and they want to see what you're doing, as opposed to looking at the complexities of the situation. Oftentimes, kids that are dealing with neglect, it's a hard situation to go look at, but kids that are dealing with being neglected and stuff like that, their reaction is going to be pretty crazy like that. Of course, the public's going to look at this uncontextualized situation and think you're harassing some 8-year-old. My initial reaction, I got very frustrated, but given the context of it, please explain that. If you're on scene, obviously explain the situation. De-escalation can
But also,
help.
we got that video in the middle, like a fucking
true. Yeah, 100%.
cell phone video.
New York mayors at their finest.
Bro, that was ridiculous. He stood up there and said that shit with a straight face.
Yeah, I can't imagine, dog. But yeah, just be really conscientious. If you have kids that are repeat offenders at that age, like I'm saying, under 12, that was my cutoff for a lot of. And there's a lot of psychology behind it. If Juan was here, he'd probably go on to the psychology behind all that. But I saw nothing wrong with that officer's conduct.
No.
He could have some better de-escalation skills, maybe, but I don't think it's required by the job. Nor do I think it's reasonable for him to take the time to go and do it. He went and talked to the kid afterwards or whatever. The kid's that was probably the nicest that kid's ever had an adult treat him, given his behavior. Anyways,
Probably
people
true.
I don't know, man. I have very strong feelings about this, given some of the experiences I had as a police officer when I had to deal with kids. A lot of them were not good. This guy's upset. The posture makes me think he's high, or at least intoxicated. Is this security?
Oh,
Sure, it said security.
It's New Orleans. Oh, this guy?
Fuck.
That guy's security. Yeah, he's a security officer.
Dog, what?
Yeah.
Bro, the fact that cop survived that gunfight or was able to shoot back. Oh my God.
Took him a minute to get his gun out.
Yeah. Dog. Oh my God. Oh no, there was another officer back there that got him. It was behind the car. The officer inside the car is just
chilling.
Probably got some extra piercings. I mean, he was never in that gunfight. This cop saved his life.
If there's this many officers,
this guy's uninjured.
Bro, if there's this many officers and they know he has a gun, why pull up that close?
That's weird. That's a good way to get shot. He is so incredibly lucky.
It looked like he only got 1 or 2 rounds off at least.
Maybe he was in the gunfight, maybe he wasn't. That was staging's a thing. It's an important thing. By staging, we mean instead of driving your car right up to where the scene's going to happen, go ahead and park like a block away and walk up. It's a good idea. We detain people with people, and again, cars with cars. This is that one instance where a car is way more of a hindrance than it is. Híjole. You and I both eye rolled at the same time. Dog.
At that point, put the car back in drive and hit him.
I would have hit this guy. Also, that guy gets us in for. Oh, she shot back.
Shots fired.
She handled getting shot at pretty well.
Yeah.
Officer Warren, let's see how you did here. Let's see. She goes in park. Radio in the hand. Great idea. Come on, girl. Oh, she got her gun out. Look at her. Oh, she did all right.
Yeah.
She did all right. It was really awful positioning, but she did all right.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Good radio traffic. Shout out to you for probably charging him. Hey, look at this guy's name.
Stop it. It's gonna give me PTSD.
I already got it. I read it, and I was like, I couldn't have dyslexia. I read that wrong. Send inside joke. Sergeant George told me to get my Bible. Oh my god. I'm glad she wasn't hurt, dog. Shout out to the unbased not having weapon mounted lights. That's a department issue thing.
Okay, we've seen it 100 times.
Yeah. Good job to Officer Warren there for surviving that pretty bad gunfight. Hopefully she learned staging is a thing. But staging is important. So January looks like in the South. God. My dog is brandishing in public. Looks like a populated area. It's probably a bad idea. Approximately almost an hour later. What is my dude doing?
Sergeant George retracted his statement.
Yeah, I walked mine back too, to be fair. Oh, we've seen this one.
Oh yeah, we have.
Yeah, we've seen this. Okay, we can skip. We can skip. You guys can go back like a year to the first time we started doing this when we saw this one. He's taking his gun for a walk. Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Hey, mate.
Hey, mate.
Police officer with a taser!
Police officer with a taser. I like him cutting him off. Look at that longhorn drill. Look at that longhorn drill, dog.
Smart cop.
Oh, he's looking for a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Knife? Oh no, he threw the drugs. What a genius, dog. This guy's top tier criminal, dog. Good way to get punched or bit or anything like that. Bro, my guy is slippery. Like Herschel Walker up in here.
Herschel Walker.
CS, dog. Y'all need to calm down with the less legals.
Well,
does he have CS?
It's the UK.
On a
dude.
lanyard?
You're next for assault, please. Roll over
You're
now.
next for assault.
Naked.
VB, there's one this
Careful
turn
with
around and
that
get him in the car. He's in a red Audi.
You okay?
You're nicked for assault, please. Do not have to say anything, but it may on your defence. You do not mention when questioned, something which later on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
This guy's Mirandizing someone not in
VB,
handcuffs.
ambulance, please. PC been struck.
Do they
I'm
have
struggling with this now. Lincoln Road.
handcuffs in
Get on the
England?
floor!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
No.
This looks like police brutality to me.
Dog, can we get this guy in handcuffs?
No. We can't.
VB, more units, please.
Yeah. They got him in handcuffs. Shout out.
Wow, look at the
Move.
paddy
Move.
wagon.
Step up. Watch your head.
Oh, they get like a negative 50 on the
watch your
handcuffing, dog. Oh
Yep.
my
Not 6 because you're
God.
assaulting a colleague.
For assaulting a colleague.
That was the worst handcuffing job I've ever seen in my
Bro. Look at that name. Shaksawan.
Beaker.
Wow.
That could be
Interesting.
my cousin.
Jailed for 3.5 years.
Oh wow, for assault peace officer. I guess
Damn.
chucking his weed or whatever he had on him. You know what he probably had? He probably had like a pamphlet that said something against the government. He just had
Maybe.
they were getting him. The thought police was coming after him. Yeah, it was pretty sloppy, dog. It was pretty rough. You'd get written up probably for that here. Also, like the way
I
those
mean, you
handcuffs
should get
stayed
written
on.
up for that atrocious form of policing.
His wrists for sure were fucked after that. That was just not. I don't know, dog. I want to go. I seriously, we talked about this with one of our new Patreon people. He's a guy out in Australia. I was like, I want to just go fight foreign cops and see who can get who in handcuffs first. And out of shape fat me probably do a better job, just because getting them into handcuffs was the
Just
goal.
regular patrol cops.
Yeah, just patrol cops. Now, if I had
U.S.
to go fight,
cops
like,
win every time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Every
Regular
time.
patrol, dog. You'd be shocked at how much more proficient I've seen even base level, 800 hours worth of training cops are at accomplishing that task versus just scraping some dude's face on the pavement, like American History X style. Like, bro, get the guy in cuffs, dog.
Well,
That's weird.
Here's some more for you.
Okay.
You can thank Ginger for these, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Ginger.
Just before
I can't believe you've done this.
The camera alarm went off.
Okay.
Keith said, I'll come. Keith is not the one I would fuck with.
No.
Then,
I killed them.
I'll
go fight
About
cops.
10 minutes ago, the alarm went off again.
Yeah. Okay.
So I quickly threw on my clothes, came out, and found the guy trying car doors just here. I'll show you.
Okay.
He was in
This guy's
between
pulling
those
on
two
door
cars
handles?
there,
Right, okay.
Trying to car door handle.
Yeah.
And I shouted at him.
Let's have a cuff off.
What you doing?
Yeah. Do it.
I said, I know what you're up to.
Yeah.
And
Not quite where my mind went, but okay.
I said, no, mate, I'm just looking for a light. Got a lighter. Right.
Yeah, okay.
Daniel's trying to get
and I
kinky
said,
in the
"Stay,"
chat.
I said, "Stay there." This went on a minute or so.
Yeah, yeah.
He whacked his bike into me, which is how I got that bruise.
Okay.
So he was like, literally the
Producer Juan, I hope you're not driving and commenting at the same time.
And it went like that to try and get away.
Yeah.
I hate demonstrations. Demonstrations are the worst by interviewees.
Right.
So he's punching me in the face like this, mate.
So-
It's like, dog, don't swing at me.
I'm pretty sure this guy killed someone, so I think that's why he's doing
What's
this.
your name?
David King.
David. Just go and stand over there for me a minute, David. I'm just going to make a call, alright? Based on what's happened, okay,
I think he stabbed him.
a man has just been found around the corner with serious injuries to his chest, okay?
Okay.
And for that reason, I'm going to be arresting you, okay, on suspicion of grievous bodily harm. with
Grievous.
intent, okay?
Grievous.
So,
Do you mind if I go change? Because I haven't got any underpants.
No, dog, you're
not
going
at the minute.
He says I haven't got any underpants on.
I've got my house keys here. Can I at least give them
just
to my
keep your
wife?
hands out your pockets, okay? Just,
Oh,
Mate,
come
listen,
on.
listen.
mate,
I know.
just hold on a minute,
Look,
okay?
I'm-
Let me finish and let me explain things, okay? This
They're
is quite a
cuffing him to the
serious
front?
offence, okay? I need you to stay in the clothes that you're in
Okay.
for evidential purposes, okay?
They're accusing him of
Does that make
grievous
sense?
bodily
Yeah, but the bit that
harm.
doesn't
They're
make
gonna
sense
cuff
is
him
the
in
fact that
front.
somebody's tried to
Just
steal-
let my
No,
let
let me
colleague
finish, right, okay?
Yeah.
You are remain on the caution,
I
okay? So I'll repeat that. You do not
guess.
you do not say anything, but remain on the defence. If you do not mention, when questioned, something which you may
This
later
would
rely on in
be
court.
like,
Anything you do, say in
Do you
the
have
minutes,
a
okay?
license for your knife?
David, where is the knife?
So this would be
Whereabouts?
like,
In the kitchen. Whereabouts in the kitchen?
what is it called here?
On the worktop.
Protecting
Okay,
your,
how big is
like,
it?
not castle doctrine. Well, kind of castle doctrine.
It's a
But,
little bit on Castle Doctrine. This is also
but like
gonna be
protecting,
prevention of
like,
theft or
like
whatever.
vehicle burglary at
No,
night.
mate, you're right.
Yeah.
Is it just yourself
You
here?
can,
Okay.
you know,
Can I come in,
take a
please?
little more excessive
I don't need a
force.
warrant.
Yeah.
Okay, essentially, an incident has happened.
I
Put
don't
your hands
need a
out your pockets
warrant.
for me, mate. An incident has happened.
Bro, he's breathing hard.
Just round the corner, involving a David King. I've just been informed he lives here. And that incident, he's just been arrested for, okay? And for that reason, I need to come in because this potentially is a crime scene. Okay? So for that
Probably
reason, I'm
still
going to
want a
come in.
warrant
If you
you're
don't
in
let
the
me in,
States,
okay, I could arrest you.
I could understand the
for obstruction of
exigency
police.
for
Does that make
freezing
sense?
the scene. I understand.
Well, the
that.
knife's in
Okay,
there.
perfect. Thank you.
Oh, with that, yeah. You freeze the scene.
Yeah,
I'm
he
okay with
said
him.
the knife is in his house. So
That's fair. Then you have all the exigency you need and the preservation of your crime scene and the evidence. Yeah.
hey, look, here's an Australian one.
Bro, Ginger's
Um,
over here dunking on us with these foreign.
I don't
these
know if
overseas
Ginger sent
ones.
this one. Sweeper, you're right. Producer Juan would 100% stop his car, send his comment, and then merge back onto the highway into traffic, just so he wasn't a hazard while typing.
Producer Juan said he's being arrested for aggravated impoliteness.
Yes, Keith, stand your ground laws, but I'm just trying to remember exactly what it was called.
There's a specific aspect
for it at
when
night.
it's feeling, yeah.
Like you could use more excessive force at night compared to than what you could during the day when it came to like
I think it was just
burglary.
in prevention of theft, right?
Maybe that's what it
prevention
was.
of theft, something like that.
I
There was
don't
like an
remember.
extra clause for.
I don't even remember the law at this point.
It's an affirmative defense to prosecution.
Sure that. Yeah.
I did the thing, but I had my good reason. What is this guy driving? An e-scooter?
Yeah.
What an animal.
On the highway.
Start in the chat. Pit that scooter. Pit that scooter.
How is it going so fast?
It's probably doing like 40. These cars don't seem like they're struggling to get ahead of it.
I mean, yeah, he's slowed down now, but he was on a bike lane at least.
But you're not outrunning full-blown motorcycles, though.
Whoop.
Like, it's a legit
Those are probably like
motorcycle.
BMW bikes.
That's what I mean. This thing's gonna not even getting out of second gear to keep up with him. Hit that motorcycle.
Just grab him.
I would just shove him. This is as exciting as police chases get overseas.
Shoot the wheels.
Y'all are.
Oh, a taser attempt? I'm down with that.
There's grass.
Taser while moving.
There's grass.
He really thinks he's gonna get away.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I'd probably kick him.
Bro, imagine being just a cyclist on this bike path.
That's what I mean, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Kick him. Kick him. I'm not going. This is actually probably pretty fun for them.
I love that he like. I love that he
go.
keeps getting down.
He's getting
like
there,
he's
they
gonna go
keep it down.
faster. Yeah, but you have more balance standing up, I would think.
That's what I mean. Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
BMW
kicking
with
this guy?
thousands. Probably.
Thousands. Yeah.
The grass is deadly in Australia.
That's fair. That's fair.
Probably true.
Could you imagine a Roo just jumping out of the grass right now? Just, you know.
Now hit him now. Like he was going slow
That's
enough.
what I mean. Just kick him over, dude.
There it is.
There it is. There's the shove.
Ooh.
See, I gotta go to work.
My job's on the line, man.
Oh, he had meth in his system. Damn.
Those goggles were pretty high speed load drag.
Had to be, dude. He's,
Let's see how they do. Let's see how
he's
they
on a
do with
road?
their
I don't know if we're gonna get to see
adorable
it.
glove.
You got more than that on the line now, big fella. I'm sorry. Lay down. Lay down. Man, I'm sorry. Lay down.
Okay, there's two of y'all.
Lay down. Lay on your
Said my job's on the line.
Lay on your front. Lay on your
I
front.
wonder if they have to call this out. I hear other sirens, so I'm guessing they were calling it out.
Oh yeah, probably the other cop.
Lie on your front.
Send the dog and bite the tire.
I'm sorry.
They're out there.
Yeah.
I bet you Malinois probably could have caught us at like 30.
Just jumped him. Just like jumped on him right off the scooter.
And then you crashed into my bike. I didn't mean to crash into your bike, sir.
Into my bike.
I didn't mean to crash into your bike, sir.
We gotta go ask. We gotta ask our new Patreon sub about this. He talked about doing motorcycles though.
I swear to gentlemen.
We still not in cuffs, dog?
Yep. Roll over your belly. Roll on your front. I apologise. Roll on your belly now.
I apologize.
Put your hands behind your back. Mate, there's no need for that. I'm not going anywhere. You are.
Damn it, Bluey. Why did you run?
You already showed us that you'll run. I'm not going to run. I'm definitely not running, sir. You their requirement.
I'm not running. I'm riding away.
All right,
Bro.
Are we still not in handcuffs,
Lie
dog?
down.
Let's see.
Last. You want to go? We're gonna go.
Chase ended at 2:35.
I'm not going
It's now 4:40 and we're still not in cuffs.
Is he hugging him?
7 charges.
Put your hands behind your back.
Damn.
Hey, stop asking, dog.
2.5 minutes later, we get in handcuffs. Wild.
I have complaints,
Kinda
dog.
long.
I really, if they will cover my travel fees, I will teach the classes for free, just so I don't have to see this anymore.
Sergeant George those Australians were playing around because it took 2.5 minutes to get handcuffs on the guy. Come on.
No, you put your hands behind your back. No, I'm not resisting. You put your hands behind your back. Some Bud Light drinking handcuffing if I've ever seen it, dog.
Brian P said it would outrun my Vic.
Maybe
Maybe just because the Vic would fishtail with all those corners.
Hey, I've like once, I know I've driven on the like sidewalk there at River Legacy a bunch of times, which is a very similar concrete thing. I went once code, which was like 25 miles per hour because we barely are like skinny enough to fit on those things.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, do you have the pictures? Do you have the pictures from the Screaming Bridge? We gotta do that in the after party.
That might
Is
be
it
on
Instagram?
that might be on my old phone.
If you got it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm sure it's somewhere.
Blank Forge, thank you for the super chat and for monetizing the often unmonetized.
I'm jailed in a land down under.
I am jammed in a land down under.
Wow.
There it is.
Blank.
You're welcome,
Blank.
Blank.
Houston is not a land down under just because it's south of here. Just saying.
How ironic would that be if he was watching?
Just because you're down and under Fort Worth doesn't really mean anything.
Imagine UK police.
No,
US.
I don't want to.
No.
I wouldn't be able to understand their accents.
That's when I would be defunding it. I'd be like, dog, for their safety and for ours, just like, no.
Send them to Chicago.
They would be like just sending them to like Mansfield to deal with teenagers or like, Plano to deal with teenagers. They would have a hard time. There's a bunch of very weak foot chases I've seen recently, and then like the fights are equally as weak. Like, I don't know, man.
There was that one we watched of that specialized unit that looked pretty. They looked pretty squared away.
That was cool. They did look squared away, but I think they're getting all that extra training that they're not giving the patrol.
Yeah. They took down that. What was it? Like a car full of drug dealers or something?
Yeah, dog.
That was pretty cool.
They're cool dudes. Send them to Brownsville. Yeah.
East Oakland. No thanks.
This car is rolling PC, dog.
No tint. That's a good thing.
That is
What's
a good
that?
thing.
How you doing? Good. How are you?
Good.
So the reason why I stopped you when you were going westbound on south, you went over the double yellow line, so it's a marked lanes violation.
No, I didn't go over any.
Good explanation.
That's PC.
So I'm not going to argue with you. I'm telling you why I stopped you.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Do you have your driver's license on you, sir?
No, I
Top
don't have a
notch.
driver's license. I was just helping my wife out.
Do you understand you need a valid driver's license to drive, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like the Axon camera in this logo.
Does your wife have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Is there a reason why she's not driving then?
Yes.
I have a headache.
This is why she's not driving. Or
Okay, fair enough.
Or they
What is your
both.
name, sir?
My name's Eddie.
Also, there's a kid in the back. He doesn't have a driver's license.
AFM or
What is your,
AMF.
birthday?
My guy. Hey, thank you for not doxing these guys.
Amph.
That's hilarious. I stereotype the hell out of cars on patrol. I will not ask for forgiveness for that.
One of my best arrests came from that.
My that's a
field
guilty-ass
training.
car. Yeah. I tell you what.
I was on Northside.
I was probably really, really good. Like one of the better people I knew at like verbal judo. You were a damn good investigator, dog.
Yeah.
You were top fucking notch.
I got a lot of experience, thankfully, in
So I guess what
field
I'm
training.
saying is, where's home at?
So I knew, like, my time on East Side,
Driving across
I
city?
learned a lot about that.
Yeah. You're good at it. Why'd you say that?
It's my fault because I had a headache, so I asked him to drive.
You talked me out of fights, and I found a shit to arrest
That's
people.
100% true. That's 100% true. Can confirm.
Okay, so I understand. I guess what I'm saying though is, are you able to drive?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay.
What's wrong with me, sir?
This guy's being cool
Yeah.
so far.
Yes, he
I
is.
understand. I understand. All right, give us a minute and we'll get it squared away.
These explorers?
I think so.
You can go to the area of Taco Falls and Front Street and see
Yeah,
if
it
you...
looks like it.
I swear all dispatchers sound the same.
It's the radio, dude. The radio makes them all sound the same. Especially the male dispatchers. They literally all sound the same over the radio.
Dude, Dr. Pepper and Doritos. This guy's having a good night.
Oh, yeah, all right. I thought that was a kid. That is a full-grown adult. Also, spicy nacho, probably the most underrated Doritos flavor. That shit hits.
I'd be saying something about it if I was a backup here. There's a lot of cops. Somebody's got warrants, dog.
Where's she going?
She's big mad, dog.
This is what y'all doing. This is like total harassment. This is the third time.
No.
All for no reason. I'm sick of it.
Don't just look at the phone. We're not doing that.
Like, y'all arrested my husband for what? What y'all arresting him for? For what? Please. They didn't take him for the warrant the other day. You guys are full of, you're just full of it.
Notorious Emu.
Notorious Emu, it's good to see you.
She sent us what looks like an upside down udder.
Keith said Charlie Brown teacher equals dispatcher. He's not wrong.
Why'd he take his Dr. Pepper?
5, 6, 7, 8. For what? Why? For what?
Sir,
For what?
just step out of the vehicle. This door doesn't open?
Don't fucking do that. Hey,
listen, I'll help you. I'll help you back
Bro,
up.
this is a lot of cops.
This is a lot of cops.
Don't step out. We don't consent to it, sir.
Yeah, we don't consent to a search because they ain't a search.
He gone. He gone.
Don't fucking do that.
Bet.
Chill the fuck out, man. Don't do that.
Okay.
They're gonna take me to jail if you start acting like that. Don't fucking do that.
Oh, I called it. Yes, bro. He had it, dude.
He was looking.
He was looking the whole time, dog. I called that. Oh man.
I want to know what this warrant was for.
I don't know, dude.
Bro, put your taser away. Catch this guy like a man.
Yeah, just shove him. Shove him. Don't tackle. Free advice.
He's drunk, full of Dr. Pepper and Doritos, and you can't catch him? Are you kidding me?
Hey, maybe he's got wheels. Oh, that's a right.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
Can't believe that worked through his jacket.
Flip the fuck over. You're okay.
Okay, let's see it. Come on, American cops. I just talked a bunch of shit.
Well, take that thing out of his hand. Man, I'm so mad. He literally just finished his bag of Doritos and Dr. Pepper, and you couldn't catch him.
Also, like, he had all the protections for that.
Yeah, come on. There's 5 cops around him, and he just ran out from all of them.
I was like, dog, he looks like he's going to run. Maybe put a hand on him to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Set your phone down. Wow. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Let's get a second cup. Yeah, get a second one on there.
We're down to like a C minus
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 hands in here. Run, bro. You can make it.
Norman Dowdell.
He's new already. Even I both. He's on my dog. This guy's gonna go. He's about to run.
Oh, one got him in the butt.
That's what happened.
That's why it worked.
That's what happened.
Froze up his leg, I bet.
What's to help you? So we're gonna roll you over.
So this would have been a write-up in our department. Can't tase people while they're running over pavement.
Don't be a slow-ass little... Never mind.
Just shove them.
Never mind.
Shove them real quick.
I'm gonna be quiet. Be quiet the rest of this stream.
It didn't take 2 minutes, but
Took long enough.
it's not great. That being said, have some situational awareness and realize that his body posture is not the one of a compliant person. Cut off avenues of escape. Get hands on the guy. If you knew you were taking him into custody, like let's say they knew he had a warrant as well, why are you even letting him get out of the car under his own power? Like, have hands on him the second he gets out.
Well, they probably didn't know. They probably just assumed.
Yeah. So the second he rabbits like that, unprovoked flight by itself. I don't know that I'm going after for a passenger, but
how does that narrow dude require double cuffs? Poor cuffing technique. Oh, Juan, it's not working.
I know. Give me a second.
Okay.
I know. Wow.
Sergeant George. Sergeant George, to answer your question, I am all for using vehicles in foot pursuits.
Yes.
But at some point, if you're going to chase on foot, you don't need a taser. You just don't.
I take I tell you what, it was one of the bigger dudes that we had on.
Oh, now that
mids.
you're here, Juan.
We had a kid that rabbited from us, and we longhorn drilled him. The kid was he was
a
an
track
older dude.
star.
But the kid thought he was gonna dust, and I'll tell you who it was later. But his name was Bradley.
Oh yeah.
Dude caught him. I was like, oh my god! So I went to cut him off. Like I went like ahead of him to cut him off in case he went through an alleyway. And by the time I hear them hit the ground, I run up and he's already tackled him. He looks back at him like, dog, you got wheels. And I was like, I know, dude. He's still got it. Him and one of my old field training officers.
Yeah.
I have body cam of that guy. He looked old and fat and was balding and drove like a crusty van. But
he had that like spurt in him.
Dude. If you didn't leave him in like the first 50 yards, he was going to catch you. Like,
hey,
dog,
to be fair.
That gator speed.
To be completely fair, I would rather have a cop that can sprint a 400 than run 3 miles.
Agreed.
Every time, I would take the cop that could sprint 400 meters instead of a cop that could run miles.
That's like 75% of a track, basically. It's like
400 meters is one lap around a track.
Is it one hole?
One whole lap.
Yep.
That's it.
More important.
That's all you need.
Yeah. You can get
Literally.
that and still have enough breath in you to handcuff somebody.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
That's it. And I mean fast. I'm not talking running. I'm talking fast.
Yeah.
Juan, Notorious Emu said hi.
Oh, hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I had to stop every 3 miles to type comments in chat. So
yeah, he only caused like 13 accidents behind him. It was fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Calm
Don't
down,
give me too much
guys.
credit saying I was going to pull over the side of the road. Hell no. I'm stopping in the middle of the highway, typing my comment, and then going. Whatever happens behind me.
He turned his hazards on though when he got over.
Yeah, exactly, dude. They
It's
were
an
on the entire
at-fault state.
time.
It's an at-fault state. They failed to maintain. They were following too closely or evasive.
That's
faulty
right.
maneuver.
Is it raining or the road's wet? They were probably way too close.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
See?
And there was
So we
moisture
saved-
in the air.
Yeah.
Humidity. So
Bro, tell me
bring
about
up
it.
what it is.
I want to bring up that effing man said, I bet he was running slow because his prison pocket was full.
It was not. Oh wait, he's not talking about
That's
me.
concerning.
Who are we talking about?
what?
Yeah, bro. I thought that was meant towards me.
No, that
Yeah,
was
but I
not
did get.
towards
I got
you.
a free Slurpee though. The dude, he tried to hand it to me after I paid, and he spilled it on me, so he just gave it to me for free.
Oh, very nice. So he refunded you?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. So we saved this one for you, Juan.
I did like an Apple Pay thing.
So Leo K said 400 meters is 3/4 of a track. Must be a different track than I've ever run on.
I thought it was
it's
3/4 too.
400 meters is one lap around a track.
I trust you because you have an education in this shit, but I thought it was 3/4.
Unless there's different distance tracks.
Maybe because I remember when I applied for Cop
So
Hell,
think
they had a
about
400-meter sprint.
Think
and
about
it was like
our.
It was like almost 80% of the whole track. So you started on one side.
Yeah,
went
but
around
think
and
about our fitness test. It was 1.5 miles, and it was 6 laps around a track.
Yeah.
So each
According
lap.
to
Let's hear it.
Wikipedia here, and worldathletics.org as well. 400 meters is exactly one lap of a standard outdoor running track.
There it is.
So Olympic size. There might be different in like high schools or whatever, or gyms or whatever. Yeah.
So
but do that with just like baseball fields and soccer fields and stuff like that. Some
quarter mile. That's my guy. There it is. We're on the same page, Leo. Quarter mile.
I get
that. That makes sense. But he said their standards were under 52 seconds.
That's fast.
Bro, that's moving.
Cooking it. Yeah, you're moving for that. I think the fastest I did my 400 was like 1:10 or something like that. Maybe like 1:20. Like that was, and I was like dead. Like
in
I
high
had to
school,
lay
I
down.
could touch 52s, but not.
I was nowhere. I was easily
Not at 200 pounds.
I was easily like
No way, dude. And then you add 20 for gear.
I think my fastest 1.5 miles was like 13, maybe 14.
So one year, something came over me during one of our fitness tests. I ran 1.5 miles in 11.5 minutes.
God, you're an animal. I couldn't.
But
dog.
that was also
Maybe-
on a track in the morning. So
I think, I'm pretty sure my fastest was like 13. and I was happy with that. But I was 225 doing it, and so I was like, if I caught you, you're gonna have a very bad day if I had to run that fast.
So my knee's bad, so I.
My knee's bad. You act like Bill and I don't have injuries. We did this at 20.
It kind of hurts.
I was 26, I guess. Yeah, I think when I did it, I was 26.
I was in my 30s.
Jacob,
I'm 35, so
I'm 33 now. So
I was in my 30s when I did this.
Boy, if I was 26.
Man, me too.
Jacob is hey, what's up to Jacob? He said which lane?
Lane 6, bro.
My brother would dust me. In a sprint, I feel competitive with my brother, but this motherfucker runs marathons now. So
any distance, he's gonna dust us all.
Yeah. He's I better kick his leg in the first 100 meters, and hopefully I win.
Jacob, what race are we running next year?
The first 100 meters, otherwise he's gonna catch you.
I'm down, dude. Let's do a half, not a full. Let's do a half.
We'll do a half. 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers for us Canadians. I don't know.
Interesting.
There's a lot of math in our chat. I'm gonna start banning people.
Oh wow, Sergeant George giving that 9 minute. I think I did like an 8.5 minute mile once, and that's as fast. I could not run a second mile running that fast.
It's been a long time since I've been like sub 7s on miles because
I was never.
Your boy's heavy now.
Okay, we say this for one. So I feel like I'm not going to be happy about this already.
Jacob,
it's great.
Jacob, we're gonna race drinking beer. I'm down, dude.
What's going on?
She popped an implant.
Talk to me.
She popped a titty?
Probably.
Yeah, I have one. Fuck. I'm not trying to. This is fucked up. I talked to you under your eyelashes. You're fucked up. 2 days ago, I talked to her. 2 days ago.
Wow. Love when that happens.
That's the best.
I'm gonna change. Yeah, I
This is
talked
what we
to
call
you
frequent flyers.
2 days ago. I can pull up my fucking
we were
computer.
not working.
Well, I can show you 2 days ago. Maybe she was not, but she's the one that responded.
I did not respond, ma'am. I've never been here.
I can promise you, she wasn't there 2 days ago.
I don't. A liar. She might forget. It's okay. And listen, it's okay. But I don't need this shit right now.
My implants hurt.
I am, for a reason.
Would be painful.
Yeah. That's like a hospital
Don't get him.
call.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Probably the way the call went in, EMS won't make scene until PD does.
Her and her
You say any
eyelashes.
kind of disturbance, yeah.
Well, she called because she said her ex-husband kidnapped her son.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, yeah.
So
Yeah, I think she's doing that for some other reason. But
probably to explain why she's on painkillers, drinking wine.
Reference this call. Can you pull up the last time we were out here?
2 days ago, she just told you. Gosh,
I think she wants
listen.
call text.
Listen.
Her and her eyelashes, Keith. The trained observer here.
Do you need another eye to open up so you can see? Yeah, I'm
Should you be
trying.
wearing some special stuff?
No, I need some more because I'm hurt.
I'm guessing she's got the girls out there.
Daniel, you stop
I
it.
don't want you.
There's no place for that in our chat.
Push the little button. I talked to you 2 days ago.
No, ma'am, you did
I
not.
told you everything. But
Well, that's
I didn't-
racist.
No, ma'am, you did
Yeah.
not help me with it.
If
That
you
is
want to tell
racist.
me what you need help with.
Oh no! Please don't! No, stop! I just had a surgery. Please.
Okay, let's talk.
Please.
Let's talk.
Please.
Let's talk.
Okay, we
Don't
can
start.
talk.
Let's just not
Don't
play
talk.
games.
Oh, they're
Over and
new.
over again.
Don't touch
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Please don't touch
Oh
me.
yeah.
Not gonna run back in the house and slam
That's
the
why.
door
She probably got the
I'm
under
team-
boob.
over and over again.
Yeah.
I bet it
I'm
hurts.
team.
You don't
I'm
have to
team
fucking
safety
push
here.
me
I
down
like her
again. Are you
not
kidding
trying to go
me?
back in the house if we don't know what's
It just
going
hurts
on.
Clearly going through some sort of distress here.
Yeah,
so
I am. I just had a fucking surgery. I have not seen my son in a fucking.
Effing Mint, he'll answer it after the video.
Deals with my fucking attorney. It has nothing to do with that. But
So it's a
don't
child
ever fucking touch me again. Get the fuck away from me. And you too. I just can't deal with this. I can't. You're not invited. I already have everything known.
I guess the guy behind him is a sergeant,
The
maybe?
last time we were out here was April.
Okay.
It's okay. That's fine. I don't call citizen. I just need to, like, I'm not.
What medications do you take?
I don't.
Painkillers.
You
I'm
don't?
dealing with my son.
Have you ever
Notorious
taken
Emu, they
medication?
both
I have
hurt.
not seen my
You know,
son in a
gotta play it
month.
up.
Okay.
Have you been drinking today?
No, not at all. I'm fucking working. I'm dealing with fucking work. I'm dealing with my fucking son. My son's dad will not even give him a fucking phone. He came back to his house so I can call him.
How old is your son?
Might also be
He's
it's the son
15.
doesn't want to talk to you.
I know you're asking. It's okay. I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
I can't. It's because my son is kidnapped, okay? I have not seen my son.
Partner, you show up just to say that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, who kidnapped your son?
My ex-husband. His name is Clay Butler.
Can't kidnap your own kid.
Claybutler.
Okay.
If you are the
Because
biological
where
parent,
is he
you
now?
cannot kidnap your own kid.
In Orlando.
Okay. And why are you saying that he's
Whoa,
kidnapped? Do you
keep
guys
those
have
things
an
covered. This is a family
agreement?
show.
Well,
A minute ago, you were saying that you were dealing with the court process. Is that like he
I
has
have a
the
question.
trial waiting for that?
Are you asking me questions or is he now? Because for 1 second, I'm going to stop and I'm going to get a recording. Hold on.
Do not.
No, don't push me that hard.
Do
I
not.
want to get a recording. Don't
You have to be
ever
recorded.
fucking touch me like this again. You touched me hard.
she
I
is-
want to
she
phone
is-
for a question.
You're not
No.
Slurring, dog.
Hands in my face.
I'm telling you, painkillers and wine.
No, I'm not. He's
No,
hurting
right now,
me.
who's hurting you?
He just did over here.
They've been
He
upgraded.
touched me
Juan.
hard.
You
I
need
was talking to
to
you.
back up, and you won't get pushed again. Back up.
Just trying to explain
I'm
it to the
talking
young people in our
Back
chat
up.
Talk
in a
to
way
me
that they
like
can
that.
understand.
Don't
Back up.
talk to me again. Oh, because you
You're not
have
This is a family show.
Because you have eyelashes. Let's go talk about your background. Let's go find who you are. And you're
My
fucking.
name is Deputy DeLeon with the Indian River County
That's
Sheriff's
fine.
Office.
I'm sure.
That is exactly who I am.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
so
Oh,
much.
they're
if you run
county.
up on me one more time,
They
you're
are
gonna get
county.
pushed a lot harder.
By
Do you
the way,
understand?
I never touched you.
Okay.
By the way,
you want
do
to-
you
do you wanna
understand?
figure out what's
He
going on with
tashed
your
me
son or not?
twice.
So we're not going to have a productive
Do you
conversation. This is the point where you found out that you're not going to have a productive conversation.
Ma'am,
Do you understand?
do you
what
want help
he
with
just
your son
did?
or not?
Do you want to help to understand? Yeah, I want 4 more cops.
To
on
be
your area
honest,
because
I might
neither
bounce.
one of you are doing.
If I don't have an
this.
offense,
Don't ever touch
I'm
me.
You're too
gone.
close. If I can touch you, that means you're too close.
Biological
I know,
kid,
I
not
just
kidnapping.
want to
So,
Get this bitch a sick.
Yeah, if it's
Yes.
biological, I'm probably out.
No, you guys
okay,
can
so
go.
if you call back
I
again,
might
it's
try
us
and
that's
get
coming out.
dad's phone number just to
So
like
if you don't
Just
need our
welfare
phone,
check
call
the
us.
kid,
Well,
but
guess what? I will call because.
Okay, well, if you call, it's
Can you
us
say
coming out.
jail?
Okay,
Maybe.
then do your ma'am. If you call, it's us coming out.
You ready? Then do your fucking job. Touch me again.
love the t-shirts.
Touch me
Yeah,
again.
dude.
Stop,
Yeah, this is
please.
now- this
Stop
is now-
touching me. I just got a fucking surgery.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
When I fucking
Indecent exposure?
feel anything, don't fucking touch me.
Indecent exposure?
You're touching me.
No, it's not. Yeah,
Causes
it's not.
arousal for the intention of causing arousal?
Wrong body part, dude. It'd have to be the lower half.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh, yeah, because I guess he's like breastfeeding and all that stuff.
Yep.
I'm with that. Let's see how we do on
I
handcuffing.
bet, bro. I bet with her hands behind her back, that fucking hurts.
I bet that does.
Because that surgery, they cut the muscle. Oh, I bet that hurts so bad.
Well, and there's the under, and then there's also like the one where they go in through the shoulder.
Well, if she went like
Either
this
way.
and the way she was holding, I'm guessing she got cut
I give
under.
him B+ on handcuffing.
Either way, it would hurt like a.
Yep. Especially with like this, dude. Both of them.
Yeah, this
Blech.
hurts.
Blech.
Please stop. This does not.
Was it the dad that took him or CPS?
Alright, so grade that handcuffing technique there.
I said a B+.
Okay, good.
It
I
took
thought
a
you were
minute.
talking about. I thought you were talking about something else when you said
Tell you
that.
the truth.
Fucking one.
I'm not.
Stop. You're out.
She got way too close to her face.
Totally out of control.
I have a question for you. Can I have all my shit back? It's like I will never hurt somebody. Just please let me go so I can talk to somebody.
Okay, they need to tighten his cuffs. It's like a B now.
I think
Maybe
you
a
need
B
to talk
minus.
to somebody too. And
I always talk to somebody. I don't fucking lie about.
Something
let's get her in a
good. Something
car.
good's coming.
I'm not
I
trying
think.
to
do you see a psychologist?
Let's get her in a car.
This old man hasn't said anything since the beginning.
He ain't trying to be
He's probably
involved.
not old. He's probably my age. Oh, she went down. I thought they took
How'd she
her
get
down.
her? How'd she
I
get her?
was literally about to say, she's like, I think she just pulled her arm really far back.
Yeah, she pulled it around.
Yeah.
I mean, she's tiny.
Let's get her in a car. Let's get her in a car.
They're trying, bro.
This is the most dangerous part of this here. It's a good way to get kicked, dog.
Please,
Especially with someone this uncompliant.
I just my dogs back away. No,
Okay, we'll take care of that.
No, let me take care of my things.
Ma'am,
please.
have a seat in the car.
I'm just asking.
Okay, we'll take care of everything.
I don't know about the pat. That's a little weird.
Because you fuck a lot of people. You've been a nasty bitch to so many guys. That's kind of terrible.
Come on, Grandpa.
Trust me.
Come on, dude. Let's get her in there, deputy. I've been here though a few times.
You're hurting me. Stop touching
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Now attack on a peace officer, dog.
Are you okay?
I just had the surgery. Am I okay? No, she keeps fucking hurting me.
Oh man, you're gonna get kicked, dog. Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, because she's hurting me.
That one got her in the face. That got
Yep.
her in the nose.
Yep.
You okay?
Oh, see?
I'm okay.
You're getting in the car.
Yeah. I would.
Now we're learning.
I would.
Now we're learning.
I for sure would have.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
I bet that hurt like a bitch, though.
So.
Ah, dude, in the nose is the worst place to get hit. In the face, like.
I'm good.
Yep. Makes your eyes water instantly.
Yep. Eyes are
Nothing you can do
watering.
about it. Your eyes are gonna water.
I know. I saw it.
Yeah, breathe. Walk that off, dude.
Yeah.
You sure?
What a champ.
Also, what sucks is when they're getting
Now,
this
you just
like
got a
way
felony.
back and rear back.
For kicking her in the face.
I mean, you get a heel struck in the
Watch you
face.
do it.
They get to use all the
all
food groups
video.
of leg muscles.
All on
Like,
video.
We wear cameras.
her feet definitely stink. That's probably the worst part about it.
Gross.
I think they were pretty patient with her.
Do you want to get checked out?
I would get checked
Color
out.
your eyes.
I would too.
What color your eyes, Crystal?
Just purely for the fact of the report. One felony count of battery on an
Good job.
officer.
For what? You know, like I don't know, man. I
Damn.
can't stand people. Yeah, getting kicked sucks. You learn that lesson once, and then you never put yourself in that position ever again.
Yeah, you got to keep your heads up.
Not even that. So what you end up doing is
I know.
if they're gonna turn around on you like that, you just go on the other side and pull them through. It's so much safer. It's so much safer. Also, when you're putting someone in like that, if you just keep your hands on top of their knee, basically it doesn't allow
They
them to.
can't.
And if they defeat that, then you know to back up because you're about to get kicked in the face. Yeah, or put them in face first like that. They can't. I mean, it's like a donkey kick that can kind of happen. But what Sarge say? Actually, getting kicked in the groin is absolutely. That is true. That is very true. Bible time. And for this, I'm gonna be mad. You guys sending me trigger and shit.
Phone's doing its work. I mean, I haven't. We got more pepper spray. I know. We can always pepper spray again if we need to.
Welcome back to the Lackluster
Yikes.
channel. On January
we're
10th,
on this channel
2019,
again.
Memphis Police Department officer
how you
William
know you're gonna love
Skelton
it.
arrived
It's a
on
good-
scene
it's a
at a
decent
convenience
channel, I will
store
say that.
responding
A pretty
to a
decent
call
channel.
about a
But
suspect,
this is always
Drew
something.
Thomas, reported to be inside causing a disruption and knocking over items. Drew was known to be mentally ill and had been banned from the store previously because of prior incidents.
Criminal trespass in progress.
Not now. Come on. You're under arrest. I said you're under arrest, mother. Get the fuck over here.
That's gonna be right up.
Fucking ass over here.
Drew remains
Damn.
calm and does not resist arrest.
Hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
A moment later, Drew is placed in the cruiser.
Where we going? Jail.
Where are we going?
Vandalism.
What I've been.
The
Jail.
inside of the store.
Jail.
Did you talk to the? Did you talk to the
vandalized
victim
inside the
yet?
store.
No, I did. I bought some coffee.
Good. Sit.
My heavy.
No, sit.
Why not?
Because I said so.
He's
Put
pretty
your feet in.
compliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chill.
Eat it, motherfucker.
That's a right up.
One of the officers jokes about giving Drew a lobotomy, and you can then hear Drew bang on the inside of the police cruiser's door.
Lobotomy sounding nicer, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Sure is.
If you need a rip hop, we'll just we can rip hop.
No.
Are you sure?
Don't open the door. Roll down the window.
Oh, this is in
idiot.
Memphis. Yikes.
Explains a
Female
lot.
black in custody.
Oh, yikes.
Why are we opening the door? Roll down the window if you need to talk to
Kick
him.
my car
Why are we
again,
opening the
I'm
door?
gonna foam you. You understand me, kid? I will spray the out of you. You worthless piece of incestuous.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Completely
A few minutes
unnecessary.
later, Drew asks
They're already
why
dead.
he's going to
being
jail.
so compliant.
Oh, suck my balls, kid.
What?
Officer Skelton walks away from the cruiser for
Okay.
a moment and returns shortly after to spray Drew, though it's not clear whether he continued to kick the door and was already in handcuffs.
774. Suspect's kicking my car door. I am deploying my pepper foam.
I don't hear him kicking.
No.
And even if he was, just get him to the jail.
Ooh, both sides, huh?
I'm trying.
I don't know what we're doing here. Jesus.
Tell me.
The officers then decide to place.
Tell me you were bullied in high school without telling me you were bullied in high school.
We just watched a chick like this chick got kicked in the face.
Yeah.
And handled that way better.
They didn't even
than
pull their pepper spray out.
a completely compliant. I mean, he asked some simple questions, but like.
So he kicked the door. Give me a break, dude. Give me.
I guess the wife was insistent on pegging or something, dog. This guy woke up
No,
on the
he's a
wrong side
cuck.
of the bed. Yeah, dude.
He watches dudes fuck his wife. That's what happens. So
we'll keep going.
Drew.
Juan, it's far enough into the stream, okay?
I know, man. I just got here, so for me, I still feel like we're in that 7-minute window where we gotta.
He earned it. This guy earned that comment.
Oh, 100%. No, I was literally just looking. I was trying to
Drew
remember
again
if it
does
was
not
Memphis
resist
or the
and
other,
asks
or,
the officer to roll down the
Nashville, where
windows to gain
everybody was
relief
getting
from
cut.
the spray.
Not Memphis. That was a different Tennessee city, wasn't it?
Not after that.
Yeah.
You
I just
gonna
remember
make
it
me
was
have to treat
Tennessee.
you like that after I tried to be
I think
good
it was
to you the first
Nashville.
time, tried to take you somewhere to get you some help. Then you gonna make me be an asshole. Now you gonna ask me for a favor? I
You
don't think
go
so.
make me being an
Instead,
asshole. You were
Drew is
already an
boxed into
asshole.
the back seat,
Pam
hogtied
just
with
showed
the
up.
windows
Pam, what's
rolled
going
up
on?
after being
Pam,
sprayed
we're having a
4
bad
times.
evening.
774 rip all secure. You want me to roll the window down?
His wife left him for the neighbor and then sent a video.
I probably should.
Wow.
I just added to the
He
comment.
was calling you sir at the end of that, though.
Yeah, he was. He was.
You just gotta act crazy with him, man.
Are we not? What are we doing here on scene
hope so.
already?
We'll get some overtime out of this,
I've never
gentlemen.
seen someone spray someone.
Get some overtime out of this,
It's the
gentlemen.
first time I've used the foam.
But that's still not mother.
I hope so.
None of the other officers stepped in to stop
So
Officer
what's the
Skelton.
foam?
In fact,
I don't know,
they
I've never seen
celebrated
it.
the
Yes.
act with him.
Probably worse.
I foamed him.
Just like foamy OC. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I foamed the fuck out of him.
I'm gonna have my thing on.
That's fine. I foamed the fuck out of him. I'll tell the camera I
Bro.
foamed the fuck out of him. I told him I was gonna foam the fuck out of him.
And then he started kicking again. I'm like, you gonna do it? He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm like,
I
oh,
don't understand.
go.
Okay, I think I'm done with this at this point. Is there anything else that happens here? I can't stand watching this
Rolled to
motherfucker.
discuss how to write the narrative in a way to ensure that Drew was charged with a felony.
You need to say it's gonna be 500
I want
today,
to
sir.
bully him as a grown ass man.
Okay. It's gonna be 1,000 today, sir.
Officer Biddick made statements on scene that illustrated an intent to deceitfully complete the arrest report to keep Drew in jail for a longer period than the actual
I need to know if
facts
this
and
guy goes to
evidence would
prison. This is
dictate.
pissing me
Drew was
off.
charged with vandalism, trespassing, and disorderly conduct. According to the police affidavit, he did more than $2,000 worth of damage, $1,000 to the inside of the store and $1,100 to the police cruiser. The problem is,
Nope.
according to an internal affairs report, the amounts were fabricated. The investigation found no damage to the squad car and only $350 worth of damage to the store. Drew ended up spending 150 days in jail. and was released for time served after pleading guilty to a reduced misdemeanor vandalism charge.
Yeah, no
The
shit.
officers who wrote and exaggerated the report
Lawsuit.
were each suspended without pay for 3 days. Internal Affairs charged Skelton
Well, I'm
with
sure they
excessive
learned their
force.
lesson.
He resigned from the department just a week before his hearing, and soon after started working for a private security firm. But the Memphis Police Department
That
never
sounds right.
forwarded his case to the DA, and only after Action News 5 first aired their report on this incident was Skelton charged with official oppression, a Class
Let's
E
go!
felony for his actions, all to prove to his fellow officers that he ain't no bitch.
I ain't no bitch.
Are you ready?
Believe me.
Are you ready? I'm
I
glad
think
you're in
that
prison.
This video shows
Ah!
otherwise. Skelton pleaded
Okay, we're done.
pleaded not guilty in 2021, and the available information ends there.
He's mad 'cause
It's
he
not
can't grow a
clear whether
mustache.
Skelton was convicted or if Drew
Can't even
ever
grow a
sued the
beard, dude.
officer
That's a
or
fucking neck
department.
beard.
It is likely,
Anyways, we'll
however,
keep going.
that
I'm
based
done
on
with this
many
now.
cases that I've covered, that Skelton pleaded down his fellow.
Yeah, fuck him.
Pleaded it down.
I will say this. And again, I have said on air, when deadly force has to be utilized in a specific situation, high five on those guys. That's way worse than getting OC'd, right? Getting shot's a lot worse. Well, I don't know. Probably feels worse to get OC'd. But I am not against the use of force when it's done judiciously and for the sake of the public good, right? There's somebody killing people. I want an officer to go up there and go do it. There's somebody kidnapping people or hurting people or hitting the old lady or stealing, whatever. I get it. But like lying, making up crimes so that you can be a dickbag, like I just have no room for people like that. I would argue you're worse than any criminal that you could deal with.
You are.
I'd put there up you with
100% worse.
with kid diddlers and stuff like that. Because it's the same level of force discrepancy here, right? Like you're an agent of the state. So like a normal civilian has almost no recourse against you unless they're held accountable. And again, like big middle finger to the department for not fully going through. Like, could you imagine if that happened where we worked?
No.
We would have likely been arrested that day.
Can you imagine there being 5 other cops on scene not saying a word?
I've had to tell a rookie, and this wasn't even for anything egregious. I was just like, this is not an offense. You're being an idiot. Take that person out of handcuffs and let him go.
Yeah.
Had to do it way more times than I should have. But it's not that complicated to be like, dog, like, is there a crime or no? Then what the fuck are we doing? Right? Fill out the report, do whatever you got to go do. But like, we don't get to make shit up.
Yeah.
For the I don't know. Shit makes sense.
You got ID? No. Let me have your ID. Let me have your ID. He's under arrest for concealing ID. Concealing ID for what? Now you're under arrest for resisting evading too.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel.
We're
Today's
back
video
here
is
now.
an incident that I was recently made aware of how deep this
Back
story
to
goes
back.
by John Eagle. Be sure to check out his channel and let him know I sent you. On August 3rd of 2014, Jorge Corona was traveling in the backseat of a truck being driven by his
New
friends.
Mexico?
The vehicle was
Yeah.
pulled over by Clovis police officer Brent Aguilar.
This cop can act like old Mexico.
Roll the window down. You're backward. Roll the back window down, please. I'm talking to you, bro. You have your license, registration, insurance with you, ma'am?
A moment passes while the driver tries to locate the requested documents. During that time, Mr. Corona requests of the officer the reason that they were stopped, which causes the officer to focus on him.
You're not driving, dog. You got ID? No. Let me have your ID. Let me have your
Keith
ID.
gets it.
I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm pushing
And
you
yes,
under arrest. Let me have
Daniel,
your
I
ID.
am triggered.
What? Step out of the car.
As we've covered numerous times on this
Failed
channel,
ID
a
on a
passenger,
passenger
unless
is not a
suspected of a crime or civil infraction, does not have to identify themselves to an officer during a traffic
think I
stop.
recognize this
However,
stock
Mr.
footage.
Corona's refusal causes the
I think that's the
officer
kid that
to
gets,
ask
like,
him to
shoved
step
into
out
a
of the
fence,
vehicle.
and there's,
in
like,
the
8
Supreme
different-
Court
Same
case
thing,
of
yeah.
Pennsylvania v.
Yeah, there's,
Williams,
like, 10
the court
10
noted
stock
that
videos
if
of him
you are
getting
detained
abused by
already
police.
for a lawful traffic stop, that asking you to exit the vehicle is a minimal and reasonable intrusion of your freedom.
You can tell him to get out, but you're not arresting
Stepping out
somebody
of the
for
truck
failing to
as
ID
requested.
as a passenger without some sort of PC or reasonable suspicion.
Turn off the car. Why are you talking to me? Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands
Yeah,
behind
fuck
your
that guy's
back.
beard.
Why are you talking?
So we're still mad about that guy?
They're talking about it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. You're not driving, bro. He's under arrest for concealing ID.
Concealing ID. Interesting.
He said it with so much confidence too.
Bye, Tyler.
Bye, Tyler.
Oh,
what you
damn.
doing, dog?
Get back in the car. Watch it. Step back, Charlie. Keep rolling another unit.
Roll another unit for what, dog?
We already know that the arrest of Mr. Corona was unlawful, but to make matters worse, when Officer Aguilar throws Mr. Corona to the ground with his hands cuffed behind his back, there's nothing to stop his fall, and the impact with the ground breaks his cheekbone. And though the backup officer, Travis Loomis, arrived after the unlawful arrest, he still stood by and did nothing as Officer Aguilar violently assaults Mr. Corona. The district attorney's office dismissed the concealing identity charge, and the jury later acquitted Mr. Corona of the charge against him for resisting, evading, or obstructing an officer. Mr. Corona later sued both officers, as well as the city of Clovis and the Clovis Police Department, during which Officer Brent Aguilar was denied qualified immunity. The department stood by their officer, keeping him on duty, and by July of 2019, he was named in a total of 4 lawsuits, with allegations ranging from excessive force, the wrongful death of a car thief, the inappropriate release of a canine on a man, and wrongful arrest. And amidst all these lawsuits, Officer Aguilar was allowed to resign. It does not appear that he will face any criminal charges, and despite the lengths that the Clovis Police Department goes to post information about critical incidents involving aggravated assault, battery, and other violent crimes, there's not a single mention of Officer Aguilar's transgressions. As always, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and be sure to check out the links in the comments and description to find John Eagle's channel. If you head over there, be sure to let him know that I sent you. Thanks for watching. If you have a video
Me and other officers that have had to do way more time than I have, and I gave up way more than I did for the job and for society and for whatever, did too much shit just to have assholes like this walk on egregious bullshit. I had just as many opportunities, and I was just as irritated, if not more irritated at people. Had plenty of opportunities to hurt people, and guess what? Nobody I took into custody went into the hospital unless they'd already done something stupid prior to me getting there, or did something dumb like try to pull a weapon or something like that. But like,
that was very rare, though.
It was incredibly. I mean, you're talking like 1 out of every like 200 arrests. Or
Most of the
like
time,
yeah,
I had to go to the hospital with anyone. It was a DWI accident. Yeah. That was about it.
Or they coughed and it was post a certain year.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We were going to the hospital all the time.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Every arrest after that, but yeah, dude, like this is.
They went if they wouldn't answer questions. Remember?
How do you lose qualified immunity? Just get to resign and don't see charges for that, especially in wrongful death. I guess he didn't lose it for wrongful death or whatever, but like, I don't know, dog. Like, I don't know, man. Yo, I've never heard this guy's name before, but I don't know why people aren't pissed off at this guy. Like, how is he not the cop?
I bet if we lived in New Mexico,
maybe
we would have heard his name.
Also, like, I've never heard of the city of Clovis, so it's
me
so
either.
Small town.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Maybe they just didn't give a shit.
It's probably
but,
small.
Like, I don't know, dog. I hope his wiener doesn't work.
Pick up that kid.
Falls off.
Pick up the kid. Pick up the kid. Bro, she's holding on to the baby. Yeah, so let go.
Will you call?
Go ahead and call. Take the baby, please. You're under arrest, Danny. Stop resisting. From that, Leo. Stop resisting.
What's going on here?
Don't know.
This is
just got dramatic with the music though.
Predictive policing.
Pasco County. Good old Florida. What county does Sean live in?
On the chief, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there.
Did you read that?
No. What happened?
Using a secret point system, the Pasco County Sheriff's Office selects individuals to target and harass in an attempt to force them
Y'all
out
are trying
of
to
the
kill me
county.
today.
I think I've heard of this one, actually.
Wow. Where's Sean when you need him, dude?
Juan looks like a seasoned Southern detective tonight. He kind of does. He kind of does.
With his Slurpee?
Pasco County,
slightly
Florida
more tan than
resident
usual,
Tammy
'cause I've been in the
Hallman
sun.
was forcefully removed from her home after years of being harassed by the Pasco County Sheriff's Office.
It all started when my son got in trouble.
That's a nice,
The police just started coming to our house multiple times a day, harassing us, and just, it was ridiculous to the point where nobody wanted to even be at their own home. It was a very scary feeling. It was really uneasy. It interrupted our lives.
I bet it did.
Sure did.
I would be sitting in jail, worried about my kids, wondering what I did to deserve this. I had no understanding
Got a
about
nice pool.
anything other than that.
Probably from that lawsuit.
The truth is that the first arrest
Or he moved out of that shitty
my
county.
son began the enormous amount.
No, you going to jail, effing men.
Can you come talk to us? Why? You have warrants? Then why won't you come talk to us?
Then you have to have a reason to talk to me. Like, you don't have a.
Hey, sorry to freak you out. We were just looking for is Delana here? Hello, is Bobby here?
Tyler, open the door, man. We're just coming to check up on you because I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm Corporal O'Hara. I'm the one who spoke to you on the phone.
Yeah. Anthony here? No, he's not. He's not here? Is he hanging out with some friends?
In 2011,
Wow.
35-year-old Chris Nacco was appointed sheriff of Pasco County.
35?
Sheriff Nacco set out to reimagine policing in Pasco County by adopting a controversial model of policing.
Oh boy, looks
called
rough for
predictive
35.
policing that was
We're the same
designed to
age.
stop crime before it even happened.
This is literally a Minority Report. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you're
Without
bad
the,
guys.
without
You're
the,
guys in Minority Report. Yeah.
without the, like, brain,
Precogs?
yeah, whatever the hell
Set
they
out
do.
into their community
I heard about this because I've
various
been doing a lot of
lists
like
names,
stuff with AI lately, and
harassing
one of the
residents they
things was there's
suspected
several departments that are looking into like
commit
AI,
unspecified
Of course
future
they are.
crimes,
stuff like
along
this
with their family
to do like
members.
predictive.
When I was
of,
on my way to jail,
problematic
the
areas or
officer
problematic
began
people.
Hopefully not
telling
like
me
this.
that if they're coming out to your house,
Maybe
they're
it'll be a
doing
little
something.
better.
That's the
Either
danger.
it's a
Like the
code
idea is to like
violation,
identify
they're
crime
gonna take you to
hotspots.
jail, they'll get
Problem
you for
is, how are you
seatbelt
training it? How are you,
violation,
Yeah.
whatever it is,
you know,
they will come after
assessing
you.
it?
These
and they
people
will
just look
enforce
poor.
Their zero tolerance
Yeah.
policy and any means possible.
Right. So here's the policy of the agency.
And the problem is like with the AI, like is the result going to look the same at the end of the day?
Maybe.
Or there people that live in the house are committing crimes and victimizing the community, then the direction we receive from our sheriff's office from the top down is to go out there and every single violation that person commits to enforce it upon them.
Slurpee makes
This
the look.
list
I'm
uses
telling
a
you, man.
point system based on interactions with the law. The points are tallied up, and the sheriff's office is left with their list of citizens to target.
Bro, I
Yeah,
wish
they
we
have,
had
like,
this
a
much
list of
time.
people that used to get in trouble
we
but don't anymore, and we just make sure everybody's doing good.
You staying out of trouble? When was the last time you were in trouble?
Citizens
What
are
a
given
weird line
points
of
for
questioning.
offenses, or even for being suspected of an
What happened to my
offense.
Fifth Amendment?
Points are also
dog.
given for missed court dates, probation
Actually, what happened to my
violations,
Fourth
and appearing
Amendment?
in 5 or more police reports.
Because you have no business
even
in
if they
my
were only
house.
listed as a
Yeah.
witness or a victim.
I don't remember which
A
one's
former
cruel and
Pasco
unusual,
County
but that
deputy
one too.
was ordered to randomly show
For
up
the
at
arrests,
home
for
with
sure.
the sole purpose of making the family uncomfortable.
Thought crimes.
Sometimes showing up as many as 5
I'd be
times
fucked
in one
then.
day. They would
Same,
even go as far
dog.
as sitting outside the home overnight.
So would one. He just won't admit it.
But what did I, what? Sorry, I was reading the comments. I wasn't listening.
Be for thought crimes.
Oh, yeah.
Is he really just playing a siren?
Yep.
Pause it
Now
real quick.
who's
Usually
now who's
when they were
victimizing the
frequenting
community?
us, it was
Pause it real
usually
quick.
about anywhere from one.
Do you remember the last group of law enforcement officers that used psychological warfare on citizens?
The Nazis?
No. Sooner than that, or I guess more recent. It was in Waco.
Oh, I
I'll
don't.
let y'all Google that.
I don't consider the ATF law enforcement, but
It's true, but
I guess
Once
the
a day,
FBI was there
multiple
too, right?
times a day, there may be a
So,
break where they
they're
weren't
law
there for a few
enforcement,
days, and
technically.
then would come back.
Some families were harassed more than others.
Is Donnie here?
Is Donnie home? Hey, Donnie home?
I'm looking for Donnie.
Donnie around?
For what?
We're looking for Donnie. You know that, right?
Hey, morning, Donnie. How you doing?
That was ominous as
They were
hell.
always
Yeah.
targeting my family. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been here several times a day or multiple times a week.
Who's got time for this?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Absolutely, definitely.
They were
Deputies.
coming, I mean, at least every day. And
Every
multiple
day?
times a day. When you start gathering, you know, what my kids would tell me when they were there, when I would see them there. And these kids are scared. All they've seen is these guys take their brother to jail, their dad to jail. They've yelled at their mother that they're going to take her to jail. And now they're yelling at them. Come to the door. Talk to us. Whenever we run out and try to bring back dinner or something, the kids are getting bangs on the door. And these officers are wanting to talk to my kids, too. And my kids don't know any more than we do. Every single time I try to give a little bit to you guys, I end up with this.
I'll see.
And it's even
Notorious
10
Emo
times
knew.
worse
She's
than
like,
it started
Waco.
out.
Many
Yeah.
times when the police would
Me and
come to our
Notorious
house, they
Emu's
were very
Netflix probably looks the
disrespectful.
same.
They didn't care who we were. They thought of, they looked at us as if we're not an officer, then we're not one of them.
Man, listen, we don't
This
have
was
time
just
for
like
your
some
game.
Gestapo
You're
shit
an
to
idiot.
me.
You're inside of a
So.
house. How are you being detained, moron?
Yeah, you're fat and ugly. Shut the hell up.
Hey, let's stir something up with this.
Sure, with what?
Whatever you saw, which is police talk where they're a bunch of f***ing assholes.
Hey, last time we made her cry.
What?
My
Who's got
neighborhood
time for this?
was
Shitty
already a very,
cops.
very
Why do you even
safe
want to do
neighborhood.
the
That's why we
job,
moved
Doc?
there.
Like,
Inevitably, the only police activity was when they were coming to arrest somebody at my home. Nothing was ever stolen from my vehicles. Nothing was ever burgled at my home. Except
Burgled?
if you
Burgled,
count the sheriff's
based.
department.
Yeah.
They're the ones that
That's a
were
real
at
word,
my
right?
house. They're the
Yeah.
ones that were taking things that didn't
Kind of.
belong to them. They
Sergeant
were the
George
ones
also admiring
entering
that
without a
swimming pool.
warrant.
It's pretty nice.
It is
him
nice.
that I have to worry
Oh, it's
about.
just it's a
And
British.
It's the
It
same
says
for my
verb
kids,
British.
Too.
Oh, really?
It shouldn't be that way. They're the ones that we should be able to call.
You gotta have a
when we
nice
need
pool in
help,
Florida because you can't
not
swim in the water.
Be fearful of.
Yeah.
The only
sure
thing
there's
they
a
were
gator in
doing
there
was
too, but it's
taking me to
smaller.
jail
Yeah, it's a pet.
or exploiting me. by
It's
taking
really,
my
it's
money.
really the pythons you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, it's when they get too big, they just flush them.
Should I start writing a citation? His dad's in there. I'll write it to him. Yeah, absolutely.
What are they writing?
One day they were here, they gave me.
Who knows, bro?
I believe the day that they were here, it was for numbers on my mailbox. I didn't have any numbers on the mailbox, so they gave me a citation.
The first citation
Isn't that like city
violation I
code?
received
That's
was
like
overgrown
HOA
grass.
shit.
The following day, they came back for another citation for chickens that I had in my yard.
The next one I received was for my double jet ski trailer being parked on the opposite side of my 5x8 enclosed trailer.
This one is for having the boats, trailers. They have to be on one side of the property. You can't have them on one on each side of the property.
They were trying to claim that there was a snake crawling into my garage and somehow that's a violation.
I've roasted cops for
Numbers
writing
not
speeding
being
tickets,
visible
Doc.
from my
Like,
house.
This one here is the address that
Wasn't
light is
Pasco
coming
County
up
on
that
Live
address.
PD? I wonder how this
Reality
never
was
showed up
these
on there.
guys were taking a ruler and measuring dandelion.
And this one is for overgrown.
Bro.
The grass underneath and on the side and the back of the house is over 12 inches.
Accumulation of junk and debris.
how do you feel good doing this, though? You know what I mean? Like, this is what pisses me
What else
off,
they got?
man. Like,
I don't know. Piece of fence.
Well, you got violations here, so it's not like he made them up.
They just tape them to your door. So there's a possibility that you may not even get it. And this is a court date that you have required to attend. So if you don't attend that court date
This
because you didn't
is-
receive the letter, then you're in even more trouble.
Okay, Tammy, I'm gonna leave your citation in the door. Just make sure you make the court date, or else you're gonna have a warrant.
I believe it's their way of showing that their crime rates are going down is to just chase people away.
Deputies meet weekly to discuss who to target, sharing information on targeted persons, including lists of their associates and family members.
Former girlfriend?
It got so bad that I packed up and I moved my family that night out of Pasco County.
If we get this family to move, then we show that we have less crime.
At the end of each year, deputies are rewarded for their harassment. Other deputies boasted in their performance reviews that their harassment succeeded in getting a target's family member evicted from her home.
Every single time the Pasco County Sheriff's Department arrested me, they dropped every charge because there was no evidence.
Yep.
In 2021,
But you still had to sit in jail. You still had court fees. You still had, you missed work.
To challenge the
Maybe lost your job.
I know that if nobody stops them, they're going to continue to do this to other people.
And if you can't pay those court fees, well, now there's a legitimate offense that they can put you in.
Yeah. Because the truth is, they wanted me out.
Task Force
of the neighborhood.
Dandelion.
I'm hoping to get out of this lawsuit justice. I want the policy.
Or they should
to
remake
end.
Minority
There's
Report, but it's just
nobody
city
should be
ordinance
going through
violations,
this.
and he's just
And
like,
I guess in a way, this without being.
I was on vacation. I didn't mow my lawn. Now they're after me.
All right, I've had enough of this.
I am thankful for that. Those people doing that thing and calling out that that's bullshit. Like that's just not.
Yeah.
That is not what I don't know. The ethos of the job shouldn't be centered around writing a bunch of people citations that they can't live happily. I've had complete fuck ups, and by fuck ups I mean like people that could not like stay in a stable relationship where they weren't hitting each other, having to call the police, getting hammered and getting DWIs, and doing meth on the weekends, and us finding them in, you know, dumpsters or ditches and stuff like that, that I would still treat with more respect than these people that were minding their own damn business. Like, all right, we could hopefully. Is this another one of these?
I'm gonna call my higher ups and figure out how we're gonna handle this. Okay.
My name is Norma Thornton.
I recognize the music. Y'all are
Okay, so I've made contact.
He played you so good. I read the title and I'm like, I totally is.
I went up and talked to her. I said, "What are you doing?"
I didn't know it was gonna go right to a shot of grandma. Jeez.
Yeah, we literally got the grandma getting arrested for feeding people. She's
like, yeah, you are.
This is gonna be one about cops being nice, right? They're doing good stuff, handing out some nice stickers to some happy kids.
Yeah, no, y'all hate me today.
You're a nightmare, but okay.
Oh, at least this one recognizes it's a PR nightmare.
Uh-oh, you're under arrest. I am? Yes, for violating the city ordinance. Good news is,
what?
All I'm gonna do, get your fingerprints, all that stuff, and I will bring you right back here.
The city of Bullhead has made it a crime to feed the needy.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Pause it. If you're arresting someone for feeding a homeless person, you're worse than the FDA arresting Amish people for trying to feed themselves. Like this specifically, and this is a spicy take. This is why the Second Amendment exists. Well, do it what you will. I'm okay with it. I'll say it. I'll stand by that. In Minecraft. Oh,
yeah, let's put a happy one.
Bro, I'm gonna start getting more mad, dog. I'm gonna start going way down the rabbit hole here. Y'all got me fucked up.
All right.
On December 12th,
here you go. It's code blue cam. This will be good.
A deputy was on patrol when he observed a speeding vehicle in Belvedere, Wisconsin.
This one's at least like a police.
He activated his radar unit, which clocked the vehicle traveling 66 miles per hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. When a traffic stop was initiated, it appeared the vehicle
I'm sure Grandma got
accelerated to
justice.
get away from the deputy with speeds exceeding
We should get a documentary.
120
What do
miles
you
per
want?
hour.
John, what's going on?
The 24-year-old
Sean,
male
thank you for your
driver,
contribution.
later identified as Jordan, continued to flee at high speeds.
Pamela,
while driving
pause it.
recklessly.
Pamela, I want to give you all the X's and O's as well from here in Texas. It is good to see you and good to see that you're here live. Normally, I have to give you a shout out after the fact. But in honor of, also thank you for the super chat and for supporting what I've clearly made an unmonetizable stream. I want to go ahead and start a pit that car chant for Pam. We're going to call it the Pam Pit. It's going to be great.
Andromeda, the documentary is in production. We are 99% of the way there.
So it'll be the PP chant?
That's
the
right.
PP chant.
Yeah.
PP
That's
chant. Juan caught himself. He's doing better than I am. He's doing better than I am. A warrior, I'm gathering that. They find the ones that they're going to know are going to piss me off.
50 miles.
I feel betrayed because I trust Bill with these. One, I understand it. Bill was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great." I saw the smile come across his face when
The
I got
sheriff soon
that.
advised to terminate the
I
pursuit
did try
due
to
its
put
nearing
like
city
some
limits.
like nice ones in between when I did it though.
Christian Halsey, thank you
Bill got
also
you
for
real
the
good.
super chat. Ah, he got me. That I got right there. Thank you for the super chat and the emoji as well. I have very strongly demonetized this video.
As the deputy continued in the direction of Jordan, he was observed running through many stop signs.
They're going past the fire station right now. They're at the stop sign of
It's good radio traffic.
Turned right, heading into Cochrane.
Once he went beyond the city limits, the pursuit
Orientation
was
Skittles?
reinitiated.
What's your speed with him?
I'm currently doing 40. They're turning left onto 5th Street, heading to 35.
Pam's like, pit that car.
Continuous pursuit then.
Oh yeah,
10-4.
the good supervisor.
Left onto 35, northbound.
He said, "Go get him."
Go get him. That was such a good feeling. I had a DWI sergeant at one time that would always yell at me and say, "You better catch that car." It was a good feeling.
That's them right
Until your brakes don't work.
Oh, that, yeah, there's that.
They're turning on Cypher Hill.
Ooh, look at him go.
Going through the field, Mitch.
When his vehicle was
Going
stopped,
through the field,
he quickly
Mitch.
backed into one of the squad cars and proceeded to flee again. At the same time, the deputy noticed another occupant inside the car.
Oh, he almost got him there.
Victor 7935.
Oh, wait, get it, get it.
Victor 7935.
Hell yeah.
It's at 10:50.
Oh,
Dog,
no.
you're still driving.
Elmon disabled.
There's 2 males
Oh,
in the
that's
car.
the
Two
worst.
in the car. They're assault
Called
now.
it.
Correction, I'm back at it. Going southbound.
Ah, this guy. This guy.
They struck 92
That is an
I had
angry.
to push start it, but let's go.
That is an angry patrol car right there. He's like, "Oh, I'm getting fleeted. Hell no, we're catching this guy." I love it.
No one to the south. You want me to get Trump and on ahead of the foot?
Absolutely.
you,
Back
Sean.
slammed right into me.
You said backslam? Who is this guy?
They're in Wisconsin, dude. What do you expect?
92 or 94. Do you want me to get one on?
I'll tell you what.
County headed this way.
10-4. Get them heading this way.
95 all my traffic.
Yeah, because you don't know how long that car's gonna last. If he cracked the radiator or something, that car's gonna die pretty quick.
Go around him, Mitch. Try to slow him down. I'll box him in again.
That's where I'll try it.
Run that plate again. Get it.
Alma, it's Wisconsin. Adam, Frank, Victor, 79.
This guy's radio traffic. This guy's top notch.
Yeah.
73, or correction, 7935. I'm right behind him now.
10-4-95.
The Midwest is basically just one giant cornfield. You're right.
Yep.
Damn.
They're going.
Well in excess of the posted limits.
Blank.
So I'm gonna try to get around him here in a straight stretch.
Copied. Careful.
Damn, it's not even noon, and
Yeah,
they're doing
dude.
this shit.
Slam on the brakes there, 95.
Watch out, they might turn.
Slam him.
Yeah.
Taking Prairie Moon. Prairie Moon.
Aw. Pit, 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 pit.
Ooh,
time.
that was
That
close.
was a good time, yeah.
Alma, not turning copy. They turn into Prairie Moon.
Prairie Moon, correction, 2 occupants in the vehicle. 2 occupants, Prairie Moon, northbound.
Where do they go? Where do these people ever go, I guess?
The best part
Shout out
about
to
this
Florence.
is
Decreased. A deputy was
it's
able
so
to perform a
flat
pit
and the
maneuver on
corn
Jordan's
is
vehicle.
not growing because it's winter.
Southbound,
They could be
southbound,
5 miles away and you'd still see the car.
You probably would, yeah.
Oh!
There you go.
He said whatever.
Get your hands up now!
Get the rolls window down because his door won't open.
Show me your hands! Don't move!
Back.
Don't
Oh, that's an
move!
A++, dog. Okay, but I'm about this crossfire. They need to calm down.
Anybody in the back seat? Don't move!
I'm not.
Don't move!
Hey, I want to let you know right now.
Yeah. Don't move
No, I'm
your
not.
hands.
There's a gun in my pocket.
He advises he has a gun.
It's loaded.
Keep your fucking hands up! Don't move! Put your phone down.
Damn.
Just
I'll
give me
tell
your
you
phone.
what, Unit 92 here is out of
Don't
control.
move! Put your hands up!
Right there.
Put your hands up! Touch the ceiling.
I got you.
There you go. Touch the ceiling. That's a good one.
Okay?
I got you.
Still don't move.
Here.
Hey, Mexican Coke, shout out.
Yeah, here, get it. Get it
Where's
out of my pocket. It's in a holster. I have a valid CCW.
Not anymore, you don't.
Not anymore, dog.
Nothing about this.
Not move.
Yes, sir.
I am team put your muzzle on his wiener
Ryan,
there.
I got it.
Yeah,
Do not fucking move. I mean it.
Bro, this guy's a little amped. He needs to calm down.
Yeah.
Do not move.
I get it, but
Keep them hands up, both of you.
I guess he gets an A+ for officer
That's
presence.
fine. I don't give a shit.
Let you know. Hey.
Keep your hands up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's got seatbelt. This is the most polite suspect.
Right there.
oh, he knows
Lay
he's
on the
screwed.
I'm just a passenger.
Lay down.
I got you.
Hey,
Put your hands behind your
let's
back.
detain this guy. Let's detain this guy. But not in front of the car that could still maybe drive. Or maybe not a team. Okay, let's see what we get on handcuffing.
Let's rate the
We
handcuffs.
can work through this.
Bad.
I know. But I need
It's like a C.
Maybe a C+. Yeah.
He's amped, so I'll give him a B-.
Yeah.
Take his ass out, Mitch. Get out. Is there anything else in this car I should know about? About a gun?
No, sir.
Get out. Give me your other hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get out.
Yes, sir. I'm
I'd
coming.
let him
Get
call.
out.
Yes, sir. I'm coming.
Bro, you're...
Oh!
Oof. There's a detective.
Let's see him.
Let's
Let's see him.
judge
Let's
him.
see him. You had practice now.
I don't care, man.
That's a solid B. I'm okay with that.
B+.
Give him a B. B.
I know, sir. And that's how we can work through
Damn,
this.
y'all are being
Does
rough on the poor guy.
passenger lose TCL 100%. He loses that
I said if
TCL
you
probably.
move.
Unless there's no charge.
Yeah, if he doesn't get charged, then damn, Keith gave him a D+. Savage.
Yo.
He was amped.
So even as a passenger, he loses his CCL?
Not if he doesn't get charged.
Yeah, because sometimes they'll charge you for being a passenger in a police vehicle, but it depends on the state.
Sometimes, yeah.
But if there is a charge that comes out of this, for sure he loses.
Okay, we're gonna help you up on your knees.
If
okay?
anything comes out of him being in this fleeing in a vehicle,
No, sir.
he's gonna
Yeah.
lose his
Yes, sir.
CCL.
Mitch the
CCW,
goat.
whatever it is.
No, sir. I believe
Drama,
I have
huh?
in my pocket. That'd be about it.
Any other guns in the car?
No,
Any
sir.
other people in the back of the car? or
No,
anything?
sir. There was no one. This was not his
He's
decision.
so calm.
This was me, sir.
Okay.
Hey, based friend.
I'll have you
Yeah.
step up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do that for y'all.
Or
For what?
was the other guy holding him hostage with the gun and making him say that?
While the deputy was standing by the open door, he detected a strong odor of marijuana.
No
and
way.
inside.
You don't say.
No way.
Hang on. Get him out of the way, Mike. His car is clearly still in fucking gear.
No, sir. It's in park.
You got it in the park?
Yes, sir. It is in park.
Okay. Come back here, bud. I didn't search
But that
him
guy
at
is
all,
so
Mike.
amped.
He had a gun in his pocket. Just stay right here.
Yes, sir.
He's the one that had the gun in his pocket.
My guy
I'm
looks
just
good
gonna
though.
make sure you don't have anything
I
in
like
your
the brown
waistline, anything in your
uniforms, to be
shorts.
No, sir.
Look nice.
They're just plain.
County I grew up in wore them like
Yeah,
that too.
his pockets, right?
F for pursuit tactics.
I agree, Blank. He shouldn't get charged because he was very compliant.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm sorry about this. This was stupid. That was my decision.
It was very stupid. Very stupid.
I love the little zoom in.
That was
I give him an
pretty.
A+ for
That was
editing.
pretty savage.
He has a leg holster for his taser.
Judgment.
Oh.
Mr. Toestar, what's going on, my dude? He's a sergeant.
Come on.
Is he? Is that 3 stripes or 2?
Look like two.
Anything?
He's a corporal.
The 2 vapes in the.
A
cup
licensed
holder,
gun. I don't know what that is.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what a licensed gun is.
Oh,
We're
dude.
free
Did you hear what he just said?
No, sir.
Base friend.
He's taking the weed.
Because I don't have a license and I'm out on bond.
He said both the vapes with the weed in it are mine, is what he said.
In the cup holder, yeah.
Once you're in there,
In the
kick
cup
your feet
holder,
this
yeah.
way. I just want
That's
to
a
know
friend.
anything in your
That's a
socks
ride or
or
die
anything
right
like
there,
that.
Sir,
man.
just an anklet.
Is there any chance?
Oh, he's got an ankle monitor.
Anklet.
I get why he ran now, I guess.
Or what?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my legs.
Do you need EMS or anything?
I don't feel any pain,
Okay,
though.
you can flip on in.
That's
You're probably
called
just cold.
shock, dog.
A lot of adrenaline
Yeah.
running through. I'll throw this on for you, okay, bud?
Is it okay if I sit sideways? Because I'm so tall, I'm like...
Oh, yeah, whatever's better for
He's
you.
so polite.
So I'll just leave that off then, because obviously you can't sit sideways then, and you won't fit, so. Accidentally
That
wrapped your
Midwestern
arm around my-
nice, you know?
It is. It really is. Like,
Pretty rare. I expect. I got that. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got. I think I Glock 34 or something. Especially to be pocket carried like that.
Just hang tight, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Is this guy still amped?
Just hang
yeah.
out.
Just so you know, everything's recorded in here, so don't say or do anything stupid.
I have no. I'm not
What a cool guy.
Is
He
there
was a
second
sergeant.
Miranda?
Yeah, he was. That's not Miranda. No,
That's not Miranda. Okay, darn.
It's to say it's.
Oh, he
basically
is
the
a
same
sergeant.
thing.
Yeah.
3 chevrons.
This is his wallet.
Steel switch said I want Mitch's apartment.
Yep, that's the driver.
Which is pretty solid.
This is the one that was in that guy's pocket. The passenger. That was this one.
That was that one. Oh, okay.
Only in the Midwest would they ask that question.
I had mine out.
You had your you were clearing it or
Yeah,
what?
no shit, dog. It was a
I
high
had
risk
mine out here.
takedown.
That
We
was-
shoot all
yeah,
our guns out.
Yeah, I had mine out here because when I went to put it back in there, it ejected a shell out.
Oh. Do you have this guy's ID at all? Oh,
I do not know. Just turned out by the middle to go southbound. They're coming northbound at 66, so I locked it in.
They're
And
coming northbound at
I turned around,
66.
turned the lights on, and they just
I tell you what,
put her to the
I
side.
know I could do a better job handcuffing probably, but I wouldn't want to fight either one of these guys because I bet you they're down to party when it comes to a fight.
They are.
These
I
Midwest
promise.
guys are built different.
I
These
promise
are the guys
they
you
are.
punch in the face super hard. They'll spit a tooth out and smile at you like, "Oh, this is what we're doing today." That's what's scary about Midwest dudes. They're different. Also, county guys tend to be like that.
Hey, listen, when there's like 160 inches of snow that fall on the ground and all you can do is play hockey, guess what you do? You
After a
fight.
search of the vehicle,
You fight,
several vaping items were discovered.
You gotta fight to
one
keep warm,
of which
that's all
tested
there
is. Yeah.
positive for marijuana.
I wonder if they did.
Plus you get
stand
real
still a little
cranky
bit,
in the
they got a little
winter.
bit ahead of me. I'm gonna back your squat up a tad bit.
So you gonna be able to fit in there?
Yeah, I think so.
I was just wondering.
I'm surprised he hasn't backed it up yet.
I don't know.
Yeah,
This is Wisconsin.
maybe for the
correct?
accident investigation.
I guess so.
Why is that?
Because I was gonna unload my gun before Minnesota. Because you Wisconsin CCW.
Gotcha.
And I didn't know what it was, so.
You can't carry with a round in the chamber.
So 2 weed.
What a
vapes
weird
and that-
delineation.
Maybe not.
Like
I don't think he
legally,
has a
what a
license.
weird
I think it was an ID
delineation.
card only.
So that's why you ran it to the fucking.
He said that he's out on bond. He has an ankle monitor bracelet, so I don't know if he's supposed to be here. Yeah, I couldn't believe that when I got turned around. I looked and they're way up there. It's like, holy crap! Yeah, I thought your squad was gonna look worse than that. They hit you hard.
Oh yeah, he backed into me.
Yeah, when they backed into you, they hit you hard.
Yeah.
He
They're
was
just having a
coming
good
right
time
to
at
you guys,
work,
but he
man.
got behind traffic, so he turned off. I don't get it. Freedom. Okay. Possibly.
Oh yeah.
They got all the stuff. It's a take home. It's too messy to not be.
Thanks a lot, sir. I appreciate it. Even though I've been smoking weed today, I didn't do a damn thing. I can smell it on your breath. And if you want, dude, you can continue the conversation and go northbound to jail, or you cannot say anything. Go southbound to Fountain City and say, "Thanks, officers, because my buddy's a dipshit, and I appreciate you helping us out." That's the direction.
This detective, the sass on this detective.
For me, I don't know about for anybody else. It's not my business. It's not my thing.
Right there. Okay.
Okay.
He searched you, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good.
Somebody did.
Okay.
I think both of them did, actually. Yes, sir.
Then you can hop in this one.
You're grabbing that, right?
Yeah, I'll grab that.
Are we leaving a loaded gun
right
in
now.
front of this guy? What are we doing?
My phone was on the dash.
The white car?
Yes.
I can grab that
on the
for you.
passenger
Which
side.
phone's yours?
It's a Samsung Galaxy, a cheaper Galaxy.
Based.
It was the one that was sitting on the passenger side on the dash. I put it down when they came up.
Wisconsin DAs probably give him a PR bond.
Throw your
Likely.
seatbelt on for you, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I think he's recording us when we came up. Yeah,
Dylan, you forgot drinking. That's a pretty common winter activity.
You might be recording the whole chase.
Did you record the whole pursuit? No, I did when you got here because you guys had guns drawn. That's all I recorded. I was scared. I had one in my pocket. You know, obviously I don't know. I'm a fucking passenger.
Why does this matter? Is this a crime?
It wasn't until you were walking
I was
up
going
to
to ask
that
if it's
side
like
of
an
the car.
evidence thing, because they're letting him go, right, I think?
I'll be right here with you.
Oh, they're
Yeah, but
saying
if he
review
record-
it to see
Yeah.
what was being said in the car and all that stuff. Yeah.
That's all it is. See? Right here.
Okay. Then go back to the other video that you had on there.
This is ice fishing. This is nothing.
Okay.
This is ice fishing.
Oh, but look, my wife.
Well, I can't keep your phone, but yeah.
No, I'm saying I'll be dead.
You see photos of my wife.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to verify that that's his and
yeah. Hey,
They're done with this. I'm good with it.
My wife.
Oh, gotcha.
This is the most polite This is what society should be like, even with the craziness of the pursuit and all that.
Counts of
That's how society
vehicle
should
fleeing, eluding an officer, possession of THC, second offense, bail jumping, ×2, misdemeanor counts of operating without a valid license, third one within 3 years, and bail jumping. At the time, he was out on 3
Daniel,
bonds
I
for
think we're
3
done here.
open
Let's
cases.
keep it moving. Daniel.
A month later, he pled guilty to vehicle fleeing, eluding an officer. All his other charges were dismissed on the prosecutor's motion. He was given 3 years probation with conditions of no possession, consumption of alcohol, or controlled substances.
He was given 3 years
His
of
driver's
probation.
license was revoked for 6 months.
Yeah.
And was also given 31 days of jail credit. All of his traffic citations totaled over 20.
Man, that's wild. Makes me think of like all the dumb
On
shit I've
February
had to do,
10th,
like to arrest people, just to
2023,
have them
a
just
Monroe
kind of go
County
out
Sheriff's
the other
Deputy
end.
was requested by a humane officer to assist with an animal welfare check in Tomah, Wisconsin. The officer
Like an
explained that he
animal
may have to seize
officer?
possession of a dog and wanted the deputy to provide help if anyone became aggressive. The deputy was familiar with the residence and its potential inhabitants.
Familiar.
While en route, the
They're a
deputy was
frequent flyer.
also notified of a stolen vehicle complaint earlier in the day and was provided the plates and description of it. As he entered the property, he noticed the stolen car parked in the driveway with a female standing outside it. He quickly notified dispatch of it and conducted the situation as a high-risk contact. As he gave commands, he noticed another female exit the rear passenger side and immediately recognized her as 19-year-old Savannah.
Hands out of your pockets! Now!
Gotta
Sidestep to
be a
your right so
serious
you don't
freaking
trip.
flyer.
Hands up! Hands up! Now! Savannah, put your fucking hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Face
Oh,
away
wait, we
from
might
me.
not watch
Driver,
this.
get out!
Despite the
What's wrong with
deputy's
it?
orders, the male driver,
said Bill
later
trigger
identified
warning.
as 27-year-old Austin Lynn, kept shaking his head and refusing
Yeah,
to
but
get
I
out
don't
of
think
the
Daniel
vehicle.
shared the video.
Driver,
Might
get
be
out of the
guessing.
car! Get out! Get out of the vehicle now!
Should probably tell him why.
Because I told you to! You're being detained! Get out! Get
Okay, he
out
told
of
him.
the car!
Yeah,
Now!
but
Do
give
what
him a
I
reason.
say
Yeah,
and
we
it'll
tell
all
him it's a
work
stolen
out.
car.
Now get
Just tell him
out!
it's a stolen
Savannah, put your hands up and
Doesn't
face
cost you
away
anything to
now!
tell him why.
The deputy happened to recognize Austin based on previous booking photos and knew he had an active warrant for his arrest.
I will talk to you about it in a minute. Right now, I just need you to follow my instructions, okay?
Moments later, he did exit and was told to remain still until additional units arrived.
I will explain it to you once we get
I
some
don't
other
recognize
people
this
here.
one,
Right now,
Dylan.
we're going to stay just like this. We're going to stay just like this until some other people get here.
Being that the humane officer was a
We're saying we
retired
might have
patrol
already responded
sergeant from the
already.
sheriff's office, he suggested handcuffing the unknown female to help stabilize the situation. She was later identified as 39-year-old Shauna Grimsey.
We will talk about
Well, the
it once
chat
some other
sure
people
thinks
get here.
we
Ma'am, with the
watched
cigarette,
this
back
one.
up towards me now.
Well, if they're so
Back
good at
up.
remembering them, why they keep
All the way
dropping,
to
like,
me.
8 repeat ones in the Discord?
Ooh, damn.
Okay?
No way we
Perfect.
watched this a
You're
week
doing
or two
exactly
ago.
what I need you to do right now.
No,
Stop.
is this one a pretty
Sidestep
new
to
one?
your left.
Yeah, it's
No,
February.
but
I'm
2020.
just saying, like,
Well, yeah,
on Code Blue Cam, I'm saying.
February, I guess. But
Austin persisted in asking what was going on and yelling that he knew his rights.
We'll talk about it.
I know this was uploaded 12 days ago. There's no way.
I know my rights.
We'll talk about it in a few minutes, okay?
Often when people utter that phrase, they don't.
When placing Shauna in the squad car, Austin went back into the driver's seat.
Or just have a seat on the ground next to the car. I'm fine with that. Austin, get out of the car now! Get out of the vehicle! Savannah! Savannah!
The other female continued talking to Austin and appeared as if she was trying to convince him to exit the car.
30 Monroe is 6 heading this way. Savannah! Savannah! Face away from
Yeah,
me!
like code.
Start backing
Yeah,
up towards
I
me.
remember one that looked like this, but it wasn't this one because they didn't spend as much time behind that car. There was one where they were just like
Back
talking
up,
to a bunch of
hands
different
up.
people in the parking lot.
Am I in trouble?
Face away.
Eventually, the vehicle's tires started to spin and Austin began to flee.
Austin, stop!
Austin, guys!
Vehicle's taking off. Austin, stop!
Keep the tires.
Occupant will be an Austin.
You're stuck there now, dog.
Am I in trouble?
What an idiot.
Turn around.
Am I
Turn around.
The dog.
What an idiot. I'm glad Doggo's safe.
You're detained
Yeah.
right now.
Dog's just chilling.
Who's that in the vehicle? Austin Lynn?
I don't know his last name.
I don't know his last
Oh, I don't
name.
know his last
Go over
name.
here by the fence.
But what happened? Is it having to do with ambulance? What's going on?
Bro, this humane
Do
officer
you
is
have weapons
legit.
on you?
Why is
I
she in
like the hat
underwear?
and everything.
Anything's gonna stick me, poke me, hurt me?
You know how it is.
They said the humane officer was a retired patrol
Let's come around
sergeant.
this side.
Makes sense.
Is there anybody else in that vehicle?
Just Austin.
Just Austin? What's Austin's
What about
last
the
name?
meth?
I'm not for sure.
How do you-
Exactly. I just know him as Austin. That's all I know. Like,
Austin, the dude
What's
that
your
hooks
name?
me up with meth.
Shauna.
Shauna.
Let me see.
I'll get you in the car here in a second.
Am I going to jail?
No, right now you're just detained. You guys are not under arrest right now. You're just detained. So I patted you down for weapons. Are you okay if I just
No, this
search you
dog is so
completely, make sure you don't
cute.
have anything on you?
I'm here for this dog,
I'll
man.
get
Oh my god, look at that.
So is the humane officer.
Battery pack.
That's
I'll leave
true.
this plugged in.
That's true. So I'm guessing this dog's like
Okay, so you
neglected
have
or
part of a
something.
syringe there.
Yeah, I don't
Where's
care.
the rest of
I
it?
don't know.
I really don't want.
I don't know, it
Don't go
looks
digging
like a
around. Savannah, stay over here.
Well, I mean, that's any dog.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I
Well, no,
gotta
I'm
get at
saying
the
like
bottom.
it looks like it's a. Its fur doesn't
Lift
look
up my arms a
too
little
bad.
bit.
It looks like a.
With what we're
I
dealing
bet they
with
got
right
called
now,
'cause they
everybody
leave it
involved gets
outside
handcuffed, okay? Again,
in the
you're not
winter.
under arrest. You're not being
Drugs will
charged
do
with
that to
anything.
you,
You're not going to
Josh.
jail right now or
Drug
anything
That
like
would
that.
make more sense.
You're just detained until I get everything figured
Oh,
out.
yeah, I understand that.
There's an officer on his way out here right now.
Yeah, I'm sure that
is gonna
insulin
help us
syringe
get
didn't have
everything
anything in
figured
it.
out. Go to have a seat. It's a little warmer in there.
There's a second dog.
You have anything on you that's
No,
gonna
I have
will
nothing.
poke me, hurt
I have
me?
2 vapes in my hand, my bra and my pharmacy. I'm not going to jail. I'm just sitting in the car.
The property owner soon came outside and appeared confused about everything happening.
That's Shauna Green. Shauna.
Who is it?
I got Shauna and Savannah in there.
Who is Shauna? 501. How the hell did they get here?
Do you know when they turned up? here?
Jeez.
I
Bro,
got no idea. I was in bed.
Did
I
you
don't
wake
miss
up to
doing
us
this.
being
Nope.
here, or
I do not
Yeah.
miss doing this,
Okay.
man.
Momentarily, the humane officer pointed out Austin walking back down the driveway with
He
his
crashed the
hands up.
car.
There he is. There he is.
Austin's back at the residence. Okay,
There's the
Austin,
other dog.
I need you to turn around.
While providing him with commands, the deputy noticed assisting squad cars at the end of the driveway.
Unit coming down the driveway.
It's gonna
We're
make
crossfire.
pointing your
I'll
gun
move to the
kinda
side.
weird.
I'm out of handcuffs.
Good radio
Hold
traffic.
up.
My guy.
Okay, get down on your knees for me.
Oh, he's out of
Get down on your
handcuffs.
knees for me. You're going to be detained. 30 to
Damn.
the unit sitting at the end of the Grover driveway. Move up. Austin will be on his knees in the driveway. I am out of handcuffs.
He also kind of
Okay.
got off the
Just stay
X
just
here.
like
Yeah.
that.
Make sure there was no crossfire.
They're saying that he's on his knees at the end
Oh
of
my
the
guy, what is
Nice
going
one.
on? Y'all need to calm down. Go take this guy into
17 to
custody.
30, can you copy?
Well, I told you, Evan. You just do what I say. Everything would have been fine.
I can't do something when I have a gun pointed at me, so I panicked. My mom shot herself in the head in front of me when I was a kid with a gun.
Oh, shut up.
Then you should know what guns do, and maybe you should not be down.
Keller, why don't we use your car as cover? Yeah.
Oh
And let's
my
roll up. It
gosh.
sounds like
10-4. I need them to move
Sounds
up
like you
the
should have used some of
driveway
that
to
meth seller
Austin's
money for
location.
therapy.
He's on his knees, being compliant in the driveway, but I am out of handcuffs to detain him.
Syringe contains DNA of the Affleck. Y'all are wild today in this
10-4. We have to move
chat.
past the suspect vehicle first. We're going to clear that, and then we'll proceed to him.
Where's
Responding is to be
Mitch?
advised, the driveway is blocked at the end by squad cars. Let's,
Mitch is gonna
we're
be a
roll
meme
your
here.
car up. Sure. We'll just clear it. That way we have some form of cover here.
You work with us, we work with you. Okay?
First time getting your rifle out on
But there's
patrol.
going to be some officers here that want to
No
talk
kidding,
to you.
dog.
You ready, Keller?
Like how warrants, I know.
It's Austin Lynn, right? Okay. Honestly, I don't know
Yes,
what the
sir.
I know you have a warrant. I don't know what it's for. Just one warrant, I believe. Unless you have one through probation or something like that.
If
So
this
then
was for
I
a
believe you just have the
miswar-
Monroe County warrant.
Oh, I guess there's a stolen vehicle. Never mind. That's gonna be.
I
A
believe
felony.
so.
I do not see anybody
said.
inside the vehicle.
As Austin was trying to escape, it seemed that he sped away too fast.
Effing
and got
Oh,
himself stuck
did
in
I
a
call
ditch.
it or what? He
That
wrecked.
was when he
You called
decided
it.
to go back and confront his fate.
Pause here, Keller. We'll approach and clear. 7, take a roll. It's on the house. Back on top of your head and interlace your fingers. Don't move, do you understand me? Keep this hand on top of your head, put this hand behind your back. Bring it down.
I'll tell you what. People up north just comply different, man. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I'm not being rough.
Pretty good.
I give it an A.
Alright, put your hand up. You have anything
Give it a
on
solid A.
I don't even know.
They did that on ice. Look at that. That's ice.
To be fair, people up north comply because they work hard. They don't have time to be activists.
That's true.
Not that I know of.
They got jobs to lose and all that.
You got clothes on underneath this partner or what?
Sweatpants and a hoodie and t-shirt, yeah.
Let's walk over here and stuff real quick.
I still have mine too. Daniel said that's an A minus.
I have a question.
Hey, you guys
I
are
haven't
mean.
even told them this is about
That's good handcuffing.
Okay. But I'm sure they've been chit-chatting because they're both in the back of my car together. I got stuff recordings, so if they do chit-chat about stuff.
You're gonna hang tight with Deputy High in here real quick, okay? You wanna have a seat on the ball box right here? Yeah.
Blank Forge.
What? For one fucking warrant? Right, one warrant? That's what I'm understanding?
It's for the stolen car, dude.
Shouldn't have ran.
Cataract for you, so.
For what? What the fuck's in cataract?
So what's your last name?
Lynn, L-Y-N-N? Where the fuck is cataract?
What's your first name?
Austin, A-U-S-T-I-N? What the fuck's cataract?
North of Sparta.
What the fuck happened in cataract?
What's going on down here?
F for the man,
Where, down
bud.
where?
Here.
And on this property?
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly really don't know. I came here to
That's what the
pick
warrant was
someone
for.
up, take them for,
Man
you know,
bun.
the
For
ride,
the
go
man
get
bun.
some gel pens,
Yeah.
and then
Fair.
Judge,
Good
lucky,
warrant.
yeah, next thing you know, bang.
Judge ordered him to cut it. He wouldn't.
That's like a
You
course.
guys-
I just
We're
had
done
that-
here.
Had that Spidey set here.
We'll keep going. I
So
don't think they got anything
They
else
went
here.
to
They're
the
gonna chit
camper
chat.
and were able to make
Ooh,
verbal
the camper.
contact with her. She soon came outside voluntarily.
Who's she? God, look at all this trash.
3 individuals.
This looks methy.
snowbank.
We crashed it.
Yeah.
Like just drove off the road and just stopped. There's no damage. No damage. Okay. I took photos of it all the way around, so.
Yeah, okay.
After speaking with all 3 individuals, Austin told the deputy that 40-year-old Amber Tappa was in the camper and had
he's
an
a
active
snake.
warrant.
Damn.
They went to the camper and were able to make verbal contact with her.
Mitch was
She
a better
soon
friend.
came outside voluntarily.
Mitch was a better friend.
Big time better friend.
Justice for my man, Mitch.
Bro, I bet that camper
He
is
didn't do
so
nothing.
cold.
He didn't do nothing.
That camper's got to be freezing. Oh, she's methy too, man.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I was trying to figure
Freshly
something
methy.
out. I don't know. My
There's
dad
a
fucking
frequent flyer,
got not
man.
a lot of money on his credit card, so I was trying to turn myself
Mentally
in.
gone.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to turn myself in on Monday. Is what I was gonna do. But
I wanna
you
try to
were
get
here,
high
I'm like,
first,
I'll
man.
talk to you.
Any
See what I can-
possibility of that being?
I don't miss any of this, man.
Fuck no. I don't think so. He doesn't have a credit card today. He doesn't have any money right now. And he was gonna get it for my brother Monday. But I had to talk to him anyway, so when he came to the window, I'm like, I gotta talk to him.
I don't miss
I
this.
don't
All right, we're
know.
done.
All of a
Feeling
sudden I
like-
hear all-
Feeling like Coke to me.
Might be.
The way she's rubbing that
I didn't know
nose.
it was, I didn't know it was stolen. You know, you guys just roll up. I had a feeling you guys were gonna fucking show up, but I thought it was gonna be for her at first.
No, we came out here because
Yikes.
of the whole dog thing.
Dogs are bad
That's
dogs.
it. And I just
Dog, every time you
Who
the only
drugs
reason
kids?
I
even
even
if you give her back, she still looks
the
like
only
that.
reason
Socially
I even
withdrawn.
came was because I knew
Y'all
Amber
are
had a
being
warrant.
mean today.
During the vehicle search, one loaded syringe was located under Austin's seat, which tested
You
positive
don't
for
say.
amphetamines. 2 more were found in the backseat,
Methamphetamines?
but no one was willing to take responsibility, so it couldn't be connected to anyone.
Who was in the back seat?
Yeah.
Austin was charged with felony counts of vehicle fleeing,
Look at
eluding an
that
officer,
The
man
man
possession of
felony
methamphetamine,
possession of a man
repeater,
bun.
taking vehicle without consent, party to a crime, misdemeanor counts of resisting, obstructing an officer, repeater, possession of
Resisting a
drug
haircut.
paraphernalia, repeater, and theft of property, party to a crime. His cash bond was
He
set
still
at
has a stronger beard than that
$750.
Milwaukee cop
$750.
or whatever.
Shauna was charged with felony counts
I'm not
of bail
surprised by
jumping,
these
taking
bails
vehicle
anymore.
without
We've watched
consent,
enough Code
party to
Blue
a
Cam.
crime, and misdemeanor theft of
ridiculous.
property, party to a crime. Shauna was released on a $1,000 signature bond. Amber was placed under arrest and transported to the jail for her failure to appear warrant. Amber's cash bond was set at $500. Ultimately, the last female, Savannah, was determined not to be involved and was later released. Head over to Code.
Okay.
Anything else? Christian
Oh,
Halsey
bro,
said,
there's a-
love your video.
There's a ton.
Thank you, Christian, for monetizing the unmonetizable stream. We do have a ton.
Try and find a
Oh, we
short
We have any
one.
good ones?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did that one.
Here, we'll watch this one. This will be the ender.
This will be the ender, and then I will give you guys. I'll give you guys my favorite hand game.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
We did this one.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
We did that
When?
one. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Fine, we'll do this one. This one's shorter.
Seconds? Wow.
Watch knife.
What are we doing?
Knife.
What are we doing,
knife,
Doug?
Knife. 911. Send an additional. We got one at gunpoint. Fuck. Back. Knife. Drop the fucking knife.
Taser, maybe? Good. Taser play. I just rain tasers on this chick.
Jesus.
That was not pretty.
Drugs are bad, dog.
What the fuck? Get off of her! Get off of her!
Now he's there having to fight somebody else.
Fucking kill me! Don't you?
Ooh. Wow.
That got
0 to 60 real quick.
Oh, that's a lose-lose.
46 seconds.
Someone for sure got cut in that, if not multiple people getting cut in that. And,
Okay, we'll end on this one. But yeah,
old
fuck
boy's,
that.
Old boy's lucky.
I couldn't
he
really
didn't
see
get
the
smoked,
knife,
too.
but
She pulled it out of the front of her pants there.
no, I'm just saying I couldn't see how how long the blade was.
He got a knife. He just, I don't know if you were here a couple weeks ago. A month ago, he stabbed himself.
So he's like a social worker.
Frankie did?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody in danger?
This cop looks like he's straight out of the 70s, dude.
Dude, I like the stash.
The stash and like the perm.
Okay.
Yeah, dog.
Would you do me a favor? Stand behind this car for me, okay?
That stashes all the officer presence you need.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
You remember that?
Yes.
There was a good, I guess it was like 7 months. Our last 7 months patrol, we both had stashes. It was greatness.
I had a stash for like 2 years.
You did?
It's a walk-in de-escalation.
And there were several times that people made comments about it. My favorite was when I would be with a more senior officer and someone would look at me and be like, I want to talk to that guy. He looks like he knows what he's doing. And I was like, joke's on you.
Like a 16-year officer, and I'm here with like 2.5, or 3. Was it sin for having a hollow sun for a red dot on your duty gun?
Excuse me?
I don't know, dog. If the department's paying for it, give me a Trigicon, man. If I'm paying for it, I'd probably have a hollow sun. Let's be honest.
You know they paid for it.
That's true.
Frankie! Denver police! Where's he at? Are you okay? He's got 43, David. We got 1 having hostages.
Oh, shit.
Code 10 coverage,
That's a
stay in
bad
the bus.
situation.
1 black male, gray shirt, holding hostages, slammed the door on us. Frankie! Can you hear me, man? Okay, Frankie, do me a favor, man. We're not coming in. What?
Josh just got a -1,000 in the comments.
Frankie!
Effing man.
Talk to me, man.
I've hurt his feelings.
Hurt mine too.
What's up? I'm not shooting, man. I'm not shooting. Come here.
Stash gang.
This is a sucky situation, man.
As soon as you come out, you can talk to Mom, okay? The phone's still ringing. Absolutely.
He's yelling.
I see a window in that room. In the bathroom, I wonder if there's a window on the backside.
Probably is.
I'll be peeking through that.
Did Mom answer? Hold on, we're still trying to call Mom.
Oh, Sarge made the scene. My guy.
Sweeper, what do you mean at the moment? I stay looking like this, dude.
I have a high power. F admit that would I'd bless a high power.
It's 9:31.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's how you save somebody's life right there.
You okay? You okay? You okay? You okay? Run this way. At her. I got it. I got it. You're okay, baby. You're okay.
Oh, that's some trauma.
That is. Whew. Shout out to those guys. They went in there and didn't just yell at him under a staircase for 2 hours figuring out what they were going to do.
Yeah.
They went in there. They heard something was going on. I am team donkey kick. If you get a chance to kick a door, do the donkey kick. Front kicks are not a winning proposition, but he did win. And on interior doors, they're typically not as hard to kick because they're not like solid wood. They're like that weak wood. I have, like an idiot, kicked an interior door that was totally open.
And that's why your knee hurts and you can't run 400 meters?
No. It was a exterior door, and yes.
Nice.
17 plus 1. He's about this high power. Was that it?
Yeah.
We're doing that. I will do some after party stuff with you guys. I'm going to show you guys my favorite handgun that I currently own. That'll be for the after party. If you guys would like to join us in the after party, our Patreon group is as little as $1 a month. That gives you access to our Discord. Discord, for the uninitiated, is an application kind of like AIM chat used to be for you millennials and older.
Or like Slack if you're a corporate drone.
Yes, like Slack. Basically, it gives you voice channels and stuff like that, but it's basically a way to interact with us 24/7. We talk in there all the time. Sometimes we play games in our free time and just hang out and ask questions. Grayson, what's going on, my dude? It is good to see you. Is that it, right? Grayson?
Yeah.
I said that right. Be proud of me. You guys laugh at me, and I think I say it wrong.
I think it's Grayson M. But
Yeah,
sure.
I think it's just Grayson M.
Nope,
but I like
Grayson M.
but I like Grayson M.
For forever.
Grayson M.
For forever.
And Blazen
Yes,
Powers
the guy under the staircase.
Blazen Powers.
The guy under the staircase needed to get shot a whole lot sooner than he did.
Oh yeah.
But
So, anyways, we're gonna do. Are we all doing after party here?
I'll do like
2 games.
2 rounds of DMZ.
I like it. We'll do DMZ. For the rest of y'all, like I say, we do this every single Thursday at 7:30 Central-ish time, depending on when we're getting home. And then every Tuesday, we have Tactical Tuesday, where we play games and try our best to be tactical about it. We are going to try to do some filming coming up here soon. I'm the problem this time because I'm being very busy. Hopefully, Bill's schedule and my schedule and Juan's schedule will allow for it. We have some cool stuff in the pipeline that we're hoping to get sorted out for you guys. He's taking the plugs out, or the pugs out.
The plugs.
I heard plugs. I was like, whoa.
Oh boy.
H. Horonos TV. I'll give you a wave as well. It's good to see you. Go ahead and subscribe if you like this stuff.
Upside down udder again.
Yeah, it's an upside down udder. It's like a weird. Anyways, I love all of you guys for being here. Blazing Powers, it is good to see you guys. I will see the rest of y'all in the after party in the OCFT. Thank you to everybody who's recently subscribed. We're at 4,360 currently, which is pretty cool. We've been growing pretty steadily. And then a big special thank you to our Patreon group. Without you, we would not be able to afford Juan or some of the games that we end up playing.
Hey, go to our Instagram. We're losing followers there. So go,
we're losing followers.
Go support us on Instagram.
Because I've been posting great stuff over there.
Yeah.
Also, Blake, the reason we can't put admin skits on YouTube Shorts is because they only allow up to 60 seconds, and pretty much all of our admin skits are between 1:30 to 2.5 minutes, and so most of them don't make it.
Also, calm down. I said it looks like an upside down udder. My goodness, I didn't know this was a fucking farm test. Jeez. Y'all are a little too sensitive tonight.
We love y'all.
Bro.
Man.
I will see you guys later. Oh my goodness.
I might. I don't know. I might not come back.
He's like, I might not come back. Oh my God.
Lame.